Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so we are here live from Monday Night Football. We've got the Buccaneers, we've got the Chiefs going in this one here. And so already here, Kansas City with the football here, trying to get the first down. And it looks like they did get the first down. It was 3rd and 1 there, so they got the first down. So we got a 1st and 10 here from the Kansas City 40-yard line here. So first down of the game. And so opening drive here by Kansas City. And again, Kansas City so far this season, 7-0 this year. And they're trying to remain undefeated here as obviously they're locked in, their focus here. But we'll see what Tampa Bay is able to do here. Obviously, Tampa Bay, they're a team that's, experiencing a lot of injuries themselves here. So we'll see how this plays out also. But right now, Kansas City here, heavy formation here, multiple tight ends, play fake. Mahomes looking, throws it, and it's going to be completed there to Travis Kelce. That was a high pass there. But Kelce climbed the ladder and got that completion for the first down, a pickup of 11 yards on the play and a first down. AG, what's good? AG says, what up, JB? And so your boy JB having to use his tablet here today because for some reason, my laptop does not want to show the game there. I don't know what's going on with that. So for now, I've got to use my Mac here. I've got to use my I can't even speak right now, my tablet, and hope that lasts the entire game. But what's good with your AG? By the way, how does JB sound here? I've got some new headsets here, so how do I sound? All right, so after picking up 2 yards there on the run, Kareem Hunt on the carry. So we got 2nd and 8 right now from the Tampa Bay 47-yard line. All right, so AG says he needs Kareem and Bucker to get him 30 combined to win his fantasy league. All right, bet. I needed like 32 yesterday from Josh Downs, and I did not get anything close to that, but I hope that you get it. Meanwhile, Carson still on the carry. He's going to pick up about 5 yards up the middle. That's going to make it 3rd down coming up here. So we got 3rd and 3 right now at the Tampa Bay 42-yard line here. So we'll see what Kansas City calls here. Again, it's the opening drive here of the game, and they are methodically moving the ball here. So far, 6 plays, 28 yards, and about 3 minutes already off the clock here on the opening drive. All right, so they're going to line up in the shotgun formation here. So shotgun. Gets the snap. Mahomes looking. Short completion to Travis Kelce for the first down. So already Kelce getting heavily involved and heavily targeted here. That's a first down pickup of 9 yards in the play. So far in this one, he's got 3 receptions for 24 yards so far. Lewis, what's good with you? Lewis says, JB, Lewis is in the building. What's good? And then Mr. JB says hello and let's go Tampa. So he's going Tampa Bay. Okay. Hey, he says get Kareem back in. He's like, don't let them steal Kareem's thunder. Get him back in. Speaking of thunder, Lewis says he's riding the under train for this one, so he's rooting for the defenses. Mahomes looking. Mahomes taking a shot, and that's going to be – did he get in the end zone? I know he got the completion, but was he in the end zone? Nope. It's going to be 1st and goal, which might actually be perfect for AG, but not so much for Lewis here. Lewis is like, hey, defensive turnover or something. Let's check that replay here. Left foot's in, right foot. I feel like the right foot does touch. I'm sorry, that's his left foot there. Okay, that first foot actually does touch down. So that's about the 1 yard line. So, okay. Good call to say he didn't get into the end zone. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. They're talking about incomplete. Whoa, wait a minute. All right, JB's got to check this out one more time. And again, JB's having to watch right now from his tablet because my other computer is not functioning right now. But, oh, man, just to think, if he could have just kept those feet in. 1, 2. Oh, man, that's real close. But I'm pretty sure between the two of those, at least one of those touched that right line there. So that's out. Lewis, you're out there refereeing tonight, huh? He says no good. AG says feed Kareem. Quick pass. Caught there by Hopkins. Hopkins picks up 2 yards on the play. Hey, guys, how about the fact that the Saints fired their coach and the Raiders fired their offensive coordinator, their quarterback coach? Like, basically everybody who wasn't the head coach that has any type of say in the offense was let go, basically. So these NFL teams, they're getting desperate. They're getting desperate. AG says looks out. And so, oh yeah, absolutely. All right, Worthy goes in motion. 3rd and 8. Can they get this first down? Mahomes looking. Mahomes has time. Oh, no longer. Brought down by big number 50 there. Woo! And so Mahomes gonna wish he got rid of that ball sooner. I mean, you look at this play here. He literally had so much time that even the nose tackle was able to get to him. Wow. And so Gold Bars was good, was good. He says, JB, I hope you're doing good. You say you're enjoying Victory Monday. And so, yes, JB is good. And, hey, I wish I could say the same thing. You know, I wish I could, but unfortunately, JB can't say that. But you know what? My team put up a good fight, though. They tried. They tried. All right, meanwhile, the punt, fair catch at the 5-yard line. But, yeah, congratulations on that. Lewis says, poor Jerry Jones. Something tells me you're not sorry about that, Lewis. Something tells me you're not sorry about his troubles at all. At all. AG says, let Bucker kick it. Says, let him kick it for the sake of his fantasy team. I feel you there. He said, wrong kicker brought out there. But opening drive there for Kansas City, in which, hey, they did move the ball there, 10 plays, 29 yards, 5 minutes and 44 seconds off the clock, but did not do anything with the football. That's exactly the kind of formula that Lewis was hoping for today, and he hopes that continues to be the case as well. Take off 5 minutes, don't score. I think Lewis is okay with that since he took the under. Absolutely. Absolutely. But again, we are currently right now at the commercial. When we come back, we're going to get to see Baker Mayfield and company come out here and see what they've got in store for us here on their opening drive. And again, Tampa Bay, they have been devastated with a whole bunch of injuries. They're just trying to keep enough people out there. Yet another receiver was ruled inactive for this game here. So expect them to target their running backs and tight ends a lot in this game, especially because, quite frankly, with Jalen McMillan being a late out for this team, they just don't have the bodies right now. They just don't have the bodies. So expect Tampa Bay to target guys like Rashard Wright out the backfield. They won't have as much success running the ball because it's not that easy to run the ball against Kansas City Chiefs. They're really good against the run. So they're going to have to target these backs at the backfield and expect their tight ends to be heavily involved in the game plan as well, because they will have to throw the ball still, despite the fact that they're shorthanded. And so Cheesehead, what's good? What's good? Oh, man, Cheesehead, talk to me. How are you feeling? Like, guys, we're basically past that halfway point of the NFL season, or basically towards that middle. So how are we feeling about our teams? Samuel's in the building. What's good, Samuel? And he says, hi, what's up, bro? Buddy Josh, he said, good tonight, y'all. And so I'm happy to hear that you're good, Samuel. I am really happy to hear that you're good. And JB is doing great. JB is doing great. And let's see, Gold Bar says, I found out today that the two most effective third down teams are the Bucs and the Chiefs so far this year. Huh. You know what? I could have guessed that about Kansas City, I suppose, because you don't get this far without being effective on third down. But for Tampa Bay, that's very interesting. They do put up a lot of points, though. Either way, they put up a lot of. All right, can you guys hear me now? My headset died on me there. It's a brand new headset. It's just I didn't charge it. So my headset died, so I had to switch my headset there mid-play. But Baker throws it to White out the backfield. I just talked about this. They're going to have to target those running backs a lot out the backfield, and that's exactly what he did to get the first down there for Tampa Bay and to move the chains here in the first quarter with 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go. All right. Samuel says, how am I doing? I am doing great, Samuel. I am doing great. Absolutely. And so Michael, what's good? What's good, Michael? Hey, not the season that either of our teams would like to be having so far this year, but still, how are you doing? And I hope that you've had the time to enjoy this NFL season. What's good with you? All right, meanwhile, Irvin on the carry picks up 3 yards there. His first carry of the game there for Tampa Bay here in the first quarter with 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. 2nd and 8 coming up. How are we doing? RC in the building. What's good? And he says, JB, player from the Himalayas. He said, what is good? My man RC in the building. Talk to me. How are we doing today? Let's see. Samuel says, I'm crazy today. Work been crazy? Bet. And so, yeah, I was muted when I said it that first time, but you should be able to hear me now. All right, bet. And you say, JB, Michigan trying to pull the upset, bro. They up 39-37 at halftime versus number 1 South Carolina. Oh, wow. What a start to the early parts of the season there. That's crazy. Absolutely. And again, if you see JB looking down today, it's because JB's got to utilize the tablet here. Something's going on with my laptop, so I had to pull an audible at the last second here and look at my tablet to watch the game here. But everything should be good as long as my tablet holds a charge, which we know it never does. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 8 right now for the Buccaneers from their own 29-yard line. Shotgun formation. Gets the snap. Chiefs in 5. Deflects the ball. Incomplete and 4th down coming up. So far, both teams unable to convert to any points on their opening drives here in the first quarter with 7:04 left to go. Again, that time, Kansas City, they sent 5. An excellent job getting a hand up and deflecting passes. Like D linemen that have the whereabouts to know when to put a hand up and deflect the pass, they really make life a lot harder for quarterbacks. Like that's just really underrated. But let's see. She says that Green Bay lost, but it wasn't the worst loss. She said pouring down rain with 40 miles per hour wind gusts, and Love is half injured at the half. Oh man. You said I think they should have played Malik in these conditions with the way that Love is. You know what? I feel you there. Meanwhile, the return here for Kansas City. And so what a tremendous return there. Goes out of bounds with excellent field position. Now he is a little banged up on the sideline there, but man, he got pretty close there to midfield. So yeah, they're calling for the medical staff. But yeah, that's crazy conditions. Cheesehead said, you're chilling tonight, no school tomorrow because they are using your school for voting. And so, okay, so you basically got a free day, Cheesehead. You got a free day. JB's jealous. JB is jealous. RC said 1.5 good things happened today. And so, oh, word? Well, please inform me what happened. And RC said, keep the tablet plugged in here, JB. I got you. Samuel says you're working off time at 7 p.m. So you're getting off at 7. Or you got off at 7? Okay. Let's see. Lefty, what's good? And you say YouTube is messing with your account again. And so again, oh man, Lefty, they just won't let you be great. They won't let you be great. Just like my laptop's trying to prevent me from being great. I got to figure that out later, though. I have no idea what's going on with it. But again, we're currently right now here at the commercial, so we're not missing anything right now. But JB does need to make sure that this tablet is charging if we're going to make it all the way through with this one tonight. All right, let's see. All right, I'll keep my eyes on it. All right, let's see. All right, she says, okay, JB, 3 things happen good. Well, tell me the 3 things that happened for you. JB likes good news. Laney, what's good with you? What's good? Let's see. Mr. JB says that Green Bay needs a dome. They need to do like Detroit, what you're saying. Lefty says, I've been chatting for 10 minutes and I'm like, what am I, the invisible man? Oh, man, Lefty. Cheesehead said, losing 85-93 with Baker, Hunt, and Kelsey left, and your opponent has Mahomes. I was feeling good about your chances until you said your opponent has Mahomes there. That's tough. You may have to just take, well, you know what? As long as any touchdown that he does throw goes to Kelsey and like everybody else does their job, you got a chance. You certainly got a chance for sure. And that was Miko Hardman on the return there in his 6th season out of Georgia. And let's see, Samuel says, how are you doing with the weather? And so it's been kind of rainy, Samuel. I'm not going to lie. It's been kind of rainy, all day. But other than that, JB's been good. But here we go for the Chiefs here. First and 10 from their own 45-yard line. Fakes to the back, fakes the shovel, throws it, and gets the completion there. And that's going to be a pickup of about a good 8 yards there to Hopkins there with the reception here in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. 2nd and 2 coming up here for Kansas City. Again, trying to get the first points of the game. Unless the Chiefs had said he left Harris and Godwin in his lineup. And he's still leading like that? Oh, wow, that's insane. He didn't try. That sounds like something RC would do. All right, 2nd and 2. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Fakes to the back, gets the completion there to Hopkins again. And Hopkins gets brought down at the 30-yard line. That's going to be a first down here for Kansas City with 6:05 to go here in the first quarter. And they're trying to get the first points of the game. And we got Braden in the building. Braden, what's good with you? What's good? Good old Braden in the building. RC says, the first thing is that the women's college basketball is back. Okay, second, you got 897 subscribers. Okay, you just need a couple more subs to get you to 900, man. That's what's up. Meanwhile, up the middle, that's going to be Kareem Hunt there. Picks up 3 yards on the carry. That's going to make it 2nd and 7 from the Tampa Bay 27-yard line. All right, let's see. And the third one, he says, you kind of sort of accidentally met a girl out and about. What? RC, did you use the pickup line we talked about the other day? You said, who insisted she send you a friend request on Facebook? And so my man going platinum out there. They treat him like a celebrity. That's what happens when you get closer to that 1K subscriber mark. All right, but 2nd and 7, and Mahomes on the run before he slides and gets the first down. So Mahomes doing Mahomes type things here. Absolutely. Braden says, got the comments back up on your screen. And so, oh, for sure. For sure. For sure. Only time I don't do it is on the talk show with me, old man, and Zoe, in which I mean I do it sometimes, but not as much as I do if it's like a play-by-play type of thing, just because it's harder to keep up with the comments in that one. But here we go. Some trickery here. Okay, Xavier Worthy getting a block from Mahomes, or more like push the guy into Mahomes. And so what a big loss there. Big loss. Again, here in the first quarter with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 20. That was a massive loss on that play. Cheese had said all he had to do was put in D-Hop in and put Godwin on the IR spot and back and pick up a running back to replace Harris. That's all he had to do, but he couldn't even do that. Couldn't even do that. He must be got some good guys in there though to still be leading if that's the case, or at least still in it. All right, but Mahomes looking, throws it over the middle, gets the completion again to Hopkins, but it's going to be a pickup of maybe 3 yards on the play. 3rd down coming up. They're going to call it 3rd and 16 from the Tampa Bay 26-yard line. So you might get a chance to get Harrison Butker in there for a kick. We might get that opportunity in the second. Maybe, but let's see. 3rd and 16. This is Mahomes. Will he find Kelsey? Will he find Worthy in the end zone or Hopkins? What will he do? P. Ryan's in the backfield. He's the running back on the play. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Gets the snap. Mahomes throws it short, caught by P. Ryan, and P. Ryan gonna take it to about the 22-yard line, but short pickup on the play, 4 yards. 4th down coming up. So with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play, Harrison Butker's coming out here for the field goal attempt to try to give Kansas City the lead in this one and the first points of the game. And let's see, RC says, JB, she was kind of cute. I don't normally socialize with people outside, so it was initially awkward, but she helped. Okay, but she needed help with her car, and you helped her out in a pinch. Now that's what I'm talking about, coming in clutch there, RC. You say, now, JB, I'm close to 900. And so, hey, you literally right there, literally right there, a couple free throws away from it. Field goal attempt. It is good for Kansas City. So they take the lead in this one, 3-0 here in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go. And so far, it has been all about the defense in this one. Will that continue to be the case? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. All right. I'm sorry, Sam. I didn't even read your thing. You said you missed the game starting. So, Samuel, you actually did miss it this time, which kind of sort of disrupted your streak. You know, you was pretty streaky about being there before the game got started. But it's all good. Braden says, "How's fantasy going, RC?" Y'all don't mess with RC when it comes to fantasy. RC is tanking. RC is trying to tank in our fantasy league. He is quite obviously tanking for sure. And let's see. Gold Bar says, "Man, these Chiefs are a whole new animal with Hopkins." And so, hey, Hopkins, he's going to be inspired. He's going to be inspired because this, for him to have some meaningful football, some real meaningful football, and to play for something at this point of his career, I'm pretty sure at any point he'd have been fired up. But especially at this point of his career, they gave that man life. He probably was thinking about retirement after this season, but now he's thinking he probably can hang around for a little bit. How do you guys feel about the Raiders and the Saints letting coaches go? The Saints let go their head coach, Dennis Allen. This is the second time Derek Carr got that man fired and stuff like that. If this don't teach him, I don't know what will. And as for the Raiders, they basically said, look, everybody who has any type of say in the offense, you're out of here. OC out of here. Quarterback coach out of here. I mean, 3 quarterbacks, and we're at the halfway mark of the season, basically. They use 3 running backs, and not one of them can be consistent. I mean, it's just bad. It's been all around bad there for Las Vegas. They deserve better. They spent too much money for things to be that bad. For things to be that bad. It's terrible. RC says, JB, you know when you ask me something, I always got a whole scoop for you. Always. And so I'm here for it. Give me the play-by-play, RC. I am here for it. Let's see. She says, Braden, I'm thinking of girls in my fantasy. That's the only fantasy I'm having. That explains the record, RC. That explains the record. And so, infamous M, what's good? What's good? Shout out to my guy. What's good? And you say, what's good, JB? Great to see you. Been a minute. How's the game going? And so, hey, it's been a minute. And the game, it is going pretty, defensive out there. I'm not going to lie. A lot of defense so far here. Both teams have shown that they can move the ball. It's just the defenses are making, like the key plays when they need to, So that's really what it's coming down to right now. But we'll see what Tampa Bay can do here. We will see both of these teams, that they're good on third downs. I found that out thanks to Gold Bars, let me know that these 2 teams are the top 2 teams when it comes to third down conversions. But yeah, we're going to need to see a little bit more of that, a little bit more of that. Well, let's see what Baker and company can do. Again, Tampa Bay shorthanded when it comes to a lot of their playmakers here, so they got to get some stuff going. Starting a rookie center, that's always challenging, always. All right, Baker up under center from their own 30-yard line. Multiple tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield, snaps the ball. Going to feed it to the back, and that's going to be Irving for a carry, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe gained a yard in the play. 2:05 left to go here in the first quarter with the Chiefs up 3-0 so far in this one. It's been like a slow-paced kind of game here in which they're really just taking off a lot of time here. That just goes to show the respect that each team has for the other team's defense. Braden says, I knew you were going to say something like that, RC. I just said, JB said, hey, y'all don't turn my channel into talking dirty after part. And so, oh, for sure. Don't do it to JB like that. Don't do it to JB. All right, 2nd and 10. So run play. Oh, what a hit. What a hit. I mean, White paid for that one. He paid for that one. I think that was White on the carry. Could have been Irving still. But picked up a couple yards, about 3-4 yards before getting walloped on that one. All right, so third down coming up here. 3rd and 6. That was actually Bucky Irving on the carry. No, that was White. That was White. All right, let's see. Cheesehead said, another league, you're already locked into W103 to 94. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right, 3rd and 6, shotgun. Baker in the pocket. Baker feeling antsy, feeling a rush. And oh, he gets brought down. There is a penalty. Let's see if they're going to call holding or not. All right, let's see. RC says, Braden, he said, I'm a trip without luggage. The man saying he comes unpacked. Cheesehead said, where Hunt at, man? Use Kelsey, please. And so my man needs both Hunt and Kelsey. Samuel says he's in. All right, let's see. RC says some people don't have the time to make the necessary changes. You say JB Cheeseburger and Braden. I like how you threw that cheeseburger in there. So let's see. All right, so Braden out here. I'll go ahead and put a star on this one as well. Appreciate that there. Dropping the link there for RC. Helping our guy get to 900 subs. He's 3 subs away. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun. Tight end goes in motion. Draw play. And White's going to pick up enough for the 1st down here. Picks up 3 yards on the carry. And that is actually his 1st carry of the game here. So he picks up 3 yards. And that's going to take us to the end of the 1st quarter. And at the end of the 1st quarter, it is Chiefs 3, Buccaneers 0. And again, JB's using the tablet. So far, the tablet's holding up. We might be able to make it the entire game without JB's tablet crashing because, again, my laptop is in shambles right now, apparently. But Mr. JB says college football poll comes out tomorrow. And so it's that time already for the Tuesday selection. Okay. RC said cheesehead and not cheeseburger. I saw cheeseburger and I was like, wait, what? I was like, RC the man, always talking about food here. Got food on the brain. I know Thanksgiving is this month, RC, but gee, come on, man. Braden says, let's sub the RC to get him to 900 subs. Let's get him there. RC says, Braden, appreciate you sharing my link. And Braden says, no problem there. Got to get you to 900 subs tonight. Because, hey, RC said if we get him to 900, he's hooking everybody up with someone. He said he's hooking everybody up with the food, everything. Because RC is the plug. RC says before JB was married, he used to make the women stop in their cars so he could holler at them. He said JB had a game of gold and a gift of gab. Untold stories, untold stories. As much as JB could say, untold stories. Let's see, Samuel says today tornado at Dallas, Texas. And so luckily it avoided JB. Braden says Saint fans are happy. And so I imagine that they are. It's been a long time coming. It should have happened in the offseason if we're keeping it a buck. Like they had to know that this man was not going to lead them anywhere. They had to know that. But they wanted to play pretend and act as if giving them another year was going to make a difference. But nah. RC says Braden, Michigan trying to pull the upset on South Carolina women's basketball. Let's see. Lefty says, what up, gold bars? Braden says, what's the score? And Braden says, JB, you're a little behind. And so, yeah, I am actually a little behind here. RC says I need a whole hell of a lot more than a coaching change. And so, oh, yeah, but that's at least the start. Lewis says Bears and Cowboys next to fire their coaches. And so who do you think fires them first? My money has to be – that's a good question, though. But I tell you what, though. Something needs to happen with DJ Moore because you can't be walking off the field in the middle of your quarterback scrambling for his life, and you're just going to walk off the field while the play is still in motion. Like, what is up with these guys? Like, I get it. Clearly, he doesn't like Caleb Williams at all, and I can't blame him because, I mean, he does miss his receivers quite a bit. A lot of times those passes I notice are kind of off the mark. His accuracy can use and work, but at the same time, the kid's young. You know, he's supposed to get better, but that's just That's just bad. So that's just bad. It's a bad look. Let's see. Gold Bar says, "What up, Lefty?" You say, "I'm optimistic as always. I can't believe how many meltdowns from Viking fans this week after a week. They're not satisfied with the W last night." Gold Bars. All right, 2nd and 7. Play fake. Oh, they're going to stop the play. And you say right after a win too. And so Lewis, what's good? You say, how's Baker playing? Well, you know, right now it's been everything's been condensed right now because it's not like they have the receivers to go deep right now. But Baker hasn't done too much. He's 2 of 4 for 20 yards, and so they really haven't gotten much going yet. But hopefully that'll change for their sake soon. But right now he's 2 of 4 for 20 yards. He has been sacked also earlier in this one, feeling the pressure. But here we go, 2nd and 12. Fakes it to the back. Baker on the move, throws it short, gets it to the tight end, and that tight end is going to pick up about 10 yards on the play. That should make it a good 3rd and 2. Make it 3rd and 1. All right, let's see. So RC says JB Braden Sila Sword, Michigan freshman, is cooking out here. How many points she got? RC says fantasy basketball. Braden says, oh, it's close. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 1. All right, so 3rd and 1. Baker up under center here. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen here. 1 back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion here. Baker gets a snap and hand it to the receiver. That's in motion here. And the receiver, he's going to try to use his speed here before he gets knocked out of bounds there. But an excellent job to pick up the first and then some for 19 yards there on a little jet sweep there. And that was Sterling Shepard there on the carry for 19 yards. Yeah, that's how the roster is right now, where we got my man Sterling Shepard out there getting carries for 19 yards, trying to make it do what it do. First down here in the 2nd quarter with 14 minutes to go with the Chiefs up 3-0. But Tampa Bay right now with the ball at the Kansas City 33-yard line. Baker up under center, play fake. Baker looking. Baker throws it short. It's completed to Irvin. Irvin makes one guy miss. Tries to make a second guy miss, and he does. Takes it all the way to about the 29-yard line of Kansas City. So Irvin doing work. All right, let's see. RC says South Carolina is going to eventually wake up here. Infamous at M says, who do you think is getting traded tomorrow? If JB had to guess, like just throw a wild guess out there, I've heard Christian Kirk name come up a couple times. So I think that realistically, he's someone that can be acquired, can be traded. And so I can see a guy like a Christian Kirk getting traded. I can see that. So that'll be the guy that I'll probably throw out there, because I do know that they've had at least conversations already in regards to that. All right. Meanwhile, Irving picks up the first down. Well, who you got? That was an 8-yard pickup. Lewis says, Iowa been messing up my unders this year. They have been. JB realized that early on, so I've been avoiding it. I've been avoiding it for sure. I know later on tonight for men's college hoops, I think Ohio State plays Texas tonight in about an hour or so. All right, but here we go. Shotgun at the 21-yard line of Kansas City. 5 seconds on the play clock. Fakes it to the back. Goes to the tight end. And tight end gets the catch here, tripped up at about the 19-yard line of Kansas City. Here in the 2nd quarter with 12 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And the Chiefs up 3-0. That was Cook on the tackle for the Chiefs. And let's see what the Buccaneers called on 2nd and 8. Braden says, yeah, RC is just the first game. They'll be fine. He says they're not sweating. They're not sweating. RC says South Carolina 44, Michigan 40. Sounds like a defensive game. RC says Dallas got you so irritated. Oh man, RC. I can imagine. All right, 2nd and 8, shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Chiefs bringing pressure. They throw it short there to Irvin at the backfield, and he's going to get the catch there, brought down to the 20-yard line. Actually, going to lose a yard there on a reception. Excellent job there by the Chiefs. They said, nah, we're going to cut this stuff out there. The Chiefs, they're realizing, just like JB said earlier, right now, all Tampa Bay can really do is target the backs out the backfield and occasionally hit the tight end. That is their offense. They are very limited. But now, on 3rd and 9, Can they make a play? If I'm Baker, if I see any room to run here on 3rd and 9, I'm taking off and running. I'm taking off and running unless you really get a matchup that you like. All right, gets the snap, pressure, throws it, gets the completion there for the first down. Goes out of bounds at the Kansas City 7-yard line, and guess who? Sterling Sharp. Now we got a 1st and goal situation with 10:54 to go here in the 2nd quarter. And again, Kansas City brought the blitz that time, and Baker stood strong. Baker got the completion, and Baker moving the chains. Let's see. RC said, JB, there's a simple fix. You say trade DJ Moore. He'd have been the 2nd person I would have listed there. I know that there were some talks about that early on there. I just wasn't sure if the Bears really wanted to trade one receiver right now, considering their record. All right, and White on the carry, able to walk into the end zone for a touchdown, Tampa Bay. So just like that, Tampa Bay takes the lead in this one, and they score on a 7-yard rushing touchdown by Rashid Rice there. Rashid Wright. How about that? Rashard Wright. JB can't speak tonight. Rashard White. How about that? Multiple tight ends on the left side there. Left tackle, had him bouncing out to that side, picked up the outside guy, pushed him there. Excellent job, and White was untouched. So now for the PAT attempt here for Tampa to make it a 7-3 game here in the 2nd quarter with 10 minutes and 23 seconds to go. All right, Braden says, everyone like and subscribe. Extra point is good. And Samuel says, my crazy Wi-Fi house. All right, Samuel says he'll be back. All right, appreciate the heads up there, Samuel. Lewis says, no, Viking fans be spurging out about that win. Oh, man. RC says, South Carolina's Chloe Kitts said, get y'all in the weight room. Y'all too small. Too small. And so here we go. RC says, Source has 19 in the 3rd quarter. Wow, that's insane. 19? Let's see. RC says, JB, I ain't gonna say the whole stream. You ain't gonna say the whole stream. You got to get up at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Ah, man. I'm starting to think that RC might be working for the Godfather getting up that early. Lefty says, Gold Bars, were you watching Zoe last night? He had what's his face on there that was losing his mind. Oh, man. Let's see. Mr. JB says, the Colts could win if Minnesota didn't cheat. Oh, man. He's saying that the Colts would have won if Minnesota didn't cheat. I don't know how you say they cheated there. It looks to me like they won fair and square, if you ask me. That's how JB sees it. But again, we are currently right now here at the commercial. We just had Tampa Bay get the first touchdown of the game here. So the Buccaneers are up 7-3 right now. And we'll see. We'll see how they respond here. Again, Tampa Bay, they're right now 4-4. They certainly do not want to lose a game and fall another game behind Atlanta. They don't want that to happen. So they've got to find a way to give Kansas City their first loss of the year. Again, Kansas City, the only remaining undefeated team. And Lefty says, what? I know, right? I know, right? All right, and again, let JB check and see if now my laptop wants to cooperate with me this time. Again, still using my tablet here. Nope, the problem is still persisting here. All right, kickoff on the way. All right, so it's going to be a touchback there. And let's see, Gold Bar says, yeah, I was. I had to switch to a different stream. I couldn't take all the negativity. And when he was raging for the Vikings to fire everyone, I legit felt bad for him. And so, what?
Oh, wow. Wow. That's insane. All right, but here we go here for Kansas City. 1st and 10. Fakes it to Worthy and throws it short to Kelsey. And Kelsey's actually going to lose a yard, maybe two, on that catch there. 2nd down coming up. All right, so 2nd down coming up. All right, so 2nd and 11 here. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Gets the snap. Quick pass. Gets it to his receiver. And that's going to be caught there by Justin Watson there. His first catch of the game for 12 yards on the play. And a 1st down here for Kansas City with 9 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in a second, with Tampa Bay leading 7-3. And just a reminder and a heads up that me, old man, and in the zone, we're gonna be going live Wednesday again this week. So it's gonna be Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern time this Wednesday. So we'll be going live Wednesday again this week. That will be my next live stream. All right, so we got 2nd down coming up here after that 3-yard pickup there by Kareem Hunt. 2nd and 7. All right, let's see. Lefty says, LOL, I was trying to get on that stream and talk that guy off the ledge, but nobody would give you a link. Oh man, that's insane. That's insane. And so Mahomes in the pocket, pump fakes, he's still trying to fight free here. At some point, you just got to go down, and he went down there. You don't want to get injured or anything like that. At some point, you got to go down. Speaking of getting injured, someone did get injured there on that play. Oh man, and that was off the edge there too. Lyman got him down there to the ground. Oh man, so they're gonna take us to the commercial here. But yeah, Lefty, they didn't give you a chance. They didn't give you a chance. All right, let's see. Oh man, I am ashamed at what's going on with the Lakers right now. This is just this is just this is embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie. This is embarrassing. We down bad, like real bad. Let's see. Braden says that Derrick Henry is carrying your fantasy team. And so, oh man, what it irks me that the guy that's in our league that's still undefeated, he has Saquon Barkley. I got Jalen Hurts, and it feels like every time Jalen Hurts does something, he's either throwing it to Saquon or he's handing it to Saquon. And so it hurt my team this week in fantasy because like we had a good little shootout going up until the very end where it all just fell apart. But Saquon went crazy. Where Saquon's over there backwards hurdling guys and stuff like that. That's wild. How is JB supposed to be able to compete with that? Like real talk. How is JB supposed to compete with that? Insane. Let's see. Braden says still time, but it's the Pistons. You should be blowing them out. JB will just be satisfied with a W. JB will keep it a buck. I just need a W. I know how my team is. They'll find ways to embarrass me. I just want a W. That's what JB wants for Christmas, the W. All right, let's see. All right, so 3rd and 10 here for the offense. Kansas City, 3 receivers bottom of the screen. Gets the snap, feels the rush, throws over the middle, and gets the completion. And that's going to be caught for a first down pickup of 19 yards here for Justin Watson. Braden says that hurdle by Saquon was one of the craziest plays he's ever seen. Matter of fact, Braden says it reminds him back in his day and stuff like that of playing multiple positions for his multiple teams. He said he did that on the regular. Braden says that's what he used to do when he was running from the cops back in the day. That's how he would like hurdle fences and stuff. All right, 1st and 10. Mahomes throws it, gets the completion to Kelsey, and he's going to get brought down. Picked up a couple yards. All right, 7 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here before we reach halftime. Braden's like running from the. Imagine y'all just happen to be walking by and you see somebody hop a fence just like Saquon hopped that player to get away, bruh. Like, I'd be like, this man must have committed a high-level felony to be running like this. There ain't no turning back at that point. 2nd and 7. Fakes to the back, throws to Xavier Worthy, and Worthy gets brought back down at the line of scrimmage. Excellent tackle there by Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay says that they are not for play. All right, so now we got a 3rd and 8 from the Tampa Bay 38-yard line here with 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. Got Kelsey going in motion. Now we've got trips at the bottom of the screen, shotgun formation, looking, steps up, throws one deep. Oh, that's going to be, whoa, he actually caught that? Oh my goodness. I could have sworn that was incomplete, but somehow my man caught it. Wow, I don't know how Hopkins did it. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. He did it. That is insane, guys. Like that's crazy. That type of a catch right there. If you look at that, you had the safety, you had the corner, multiple guys in the area, and he just went up there and he made the play. All right, here we go. 1st and goal. Gives it to the back, and oh, yeah, not gonna get there. Not gonna get there. Not gonna get there. And that was Hunt there for a pickup of maybe a yard in the play. All right, let's see. Cole Barr says that man is so clutch. He said, I'm sorry, Larry Bird, but we might be defining clutch by what D Hop is doing now. Oh, wow. That's a statement there. And that carry right there is going to be a pickup of about 2 yards there. He's going to be about a yard shy. So now we got a 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. And I know my man needs Kareem Hunt to get into the end zone. So I hope they hand it to Kareem Hunt again. Give it to Kareem. It's a good thing in basketball, maybe a good thing in football too. Give it to Kareem again. Now to watch, they try to do some type of shuffle play or something like that. I could totally see them doing that right now. All right, they're going to motion them out. Looking, throws one, finds Hopkins into the end zone for a touchdown. Kansas City. I should have known that they were going to find Hopkins in the end zone. Wow. Touchdown, Kansas City. And I know if you have Kareem Hunt and you need him at this point, you felt robbed right there. It's 1 yard, 2 downs at it, but hey, Hopkins got that touchdown. And now for the field goal attempt. That's an extra point attempt, and that is good. So make the score right now. Kansas City 10, Tampa Bay 7. So the offenses, they have arrived here in the second quarter. In the first quarter, we had a total of 3 points. Here in the second quarter, we've already got a total of 14 points scored between the two of these two teams, and both teams found the end zone here so far in this one. So both of these quarterbacks, they're also being very methodical with passing the ball. Patrick Mahomes, he is 14 of 15 for 126 yards and a touchdown. That means that everything from his reads, they're on point here, making easy, crisp throws. But it ain't just only easy throws. We saw that pass that he made to Hopkins that got them that far to begin with. As for Baker, he is 7 of 9 for 49 yards here. So both quarterbacks right now showing 8. We're going to come out here and take what the defense gives us, and we're going to be precise tonight. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gold Bar says that Saquon play is the best play you've ever seen in real time. When it happens, I jumped up like when Kawhi sent the Sixers home after 4 bounces. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. I know that feeling there. But yeah, that was insane. That was insane what he did. That shouldn't be humanly possible. It's like my man folded like a laundry chair in the best way possible. In the best way possible. And he did it backwards too at that. That was insane. That was insane. To think the Giants had all of that, and they had us thinking that Saquon didn't have the juice. That's why I don't say nothing when a player wants to go to a better team sometimes, because night and day. All right, again, we are at the commercial here. All right, meanwhile, every break I get, I am going to look to see if I can get this thing to work. All right, getting ready for the kickoff here. All right, kickoff on the way. Again, here in the second quarter with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go, and the score right now: Chiefs 10, Buccaneers 7. All right, let's see. So now that we saw how they responded, let's see what Tampa Bay does this time out as they're trailing by 3 points, 10-7 here. Second quarter, 4:05 here. Let's see what they got in store. All right, here in the shotgun from their own 20-yard line. Chiefs showing pressure. Gives it to Irvin, and Irvin off the right side there picks up a good 4 yards on the carry. They're going to call it 3 yards. Here's a second down coming up. Again, second quarter with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go here before we reach halftime, which the first half has been flying by. It has been flying by. All right, fakes to the back, and Baker brought down for the sack. What a big sack that was. Third down coming up. And so, I mean, the pressure's been great because each time these quarterbacks are trying to step up in that pocket like you normally see a quarterback do, nah, nah, not happening. But here we go. 3rd and 10. That was George Karlaftis there, the Purdue product. 3rd and 10. Baker throws it short there, caught by White, and White fighting for all the yards that he can there. Picks up approximately 5 or 6 yards there, but it will bring up 4th down with about 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go here before halftime. So unable to do anything here. 3 plays and done. All right. Lewis says that we need a little bit more defense here, he says. Lewis is not satisfied with these 17 points that was given up. He says he wants more defense and he wants it now. All right, so let's see. Again, we're at the commercial here. All right, and again, having to use my tablet. My tablet's holding up fairly decent here at this rate. Let's see. Lefty says, you could have made that catch, Gold Bars. Says, you could have made that catch. All right, let's see. Gold Bars has a laugh. He's like, for the right price, he would make that catch. All right, so 4th down coming up here. 2-minute mark. Punts on the way. Lefty says, "Oh man, only an hour into the game, and they're at this 2-minute warning." Yeah, that's that's because like they're moving the ball. It may not always result in points here, but like I said, between these two quarterbacks combined, only 3 incompletions combined between these two quarterbacks. So that means the clock is continuously running because obviously you run the ball and you're getting completions. The clock continues to run, so that's why this game is flying by so far in this one. That is exactly why. All right, but here we go with a minute and 47 seconds left to go here. Second quarter. Chiefs up 10-7. Chiefs with the football right now. Shotgun formation. Gray goes in motion. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Looking. Pitches it forward there to P. Ryan, and P. Ryan's going to get that first down. P. Ryan's going to get that first down. And let's see. Gold Bar says, you got soft hands. You don't drop anything. You don't drop anything. Okay. You need to teach N'Keal Harry how to be like that. That man had hands of bricks. He says, I hate being at games like this. I feel ripped off when it goes this fast. Now let's look and see if, oh, definitely out. Definitely out there. But like the effort, though. Still like the effort. Plus, he dropped it there. But, good effort, I guess. All right, a minute 24, 2nd and 10. Shotgun here. Steps up, throws it away, incomplete. So 3rd down coming up. And Villa's getting after it today. He is getting after it today. I'm not lying. Number 50 for Tampa, he's getting after it. Lefty says you dislike the rule where the clock starts as soon as the ball is set when they run out of bounds. And so I feel you there. Lefty says, I missed the 3.5 hour games. Oh, man, is this what the future is going to be? Let's see. Oh, now you got yeeted out of 5 subs the last day. They yeeted me. They keep taking away 3 like every other day. I'll see it goes up, it goes down. That's why I don't too much mention it. Like I see it goes up, down. Braden says that people are mad at the Titans, LOL. Why are they mad at Tennessee for winning? Did their fans want them to lose out? Is that why they're mad? But again, another completion there to reliable Travis Kelce. I got a question for you guys. Outside of, we're going to eliminate Brady to Gronk, and we're going to eliminate Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce. So you can't say those two. But outside of those two, what were some quarterback tight end combinations that it don't even have to be the best, but that you pretty much enjoyed as a football fan watching and stuff like that? Like a quarterback tight end combination. Again, excluding Tom Brady and Gronkowski, because that's an easy one there, and excluding Kelce and Patrick Mahomes, but just another combination that you really, really enjoyed as a fan. A quarterback tight end combination, I should say. Let's see. Braden says because they traded Hopkins to the Chiefs, and so hey, Tennessee said we got to do what we got to do. It's pretty common. You find someone that's in the market, you take what you can get. Let's see. Gold Bar says, I think outside of Jerry Rice and him developing his hands catching bricks, you can't teach it. You say that's why there are a lot of incredible athletes on defense that can't catch. You're right about that. You're right about that. Defenders can't catch, and offensive players don't want to hit anybody, they say. That's what they say. But again, we're at the commercial right now. So if you're just listening in, we're not missing anything right now. Timeout was called by Kansas City. It's 1st and 10 from the Chiefs 49-yard line when we come back here. Chiefs are up 10-7 with a minute and 10 seconds left to go here before we reach halftime. All right, so Gold Bar says Gonzalez. And so good old Tony Gonzalez there. So that would have been a Trent Green to Tony Gonzalez type of combination, perhaps. Braden says Alex Smith, Vernon Davis. Good old Vernon Davis. Oh, man, the man played with emotions and stuff like that. I remember Singletary just going over there and just chewing everybody out. Davis. Even when Troy Smith got the start, which, as a Buckeye fan, that annoyed me. But, man. And then, hey, Jimmy Graham, Drew Brees, that was exciting as well. Meanwhile, Mahomes says, I got you excitement. Going deep, but oh, man. Oh, man, incomplete. Incomplete. Not enough air to give this guy the kind of time that he needs to run that one down. He's just throwing them deep balls there. But yeah, Jimmy Graham, my man wanted to get paid like a wide receiver. I remember every offseason it was the same thing. He's like, I got receiver numbers. Pay me like a wide receiver and stuff like that. And then Aaron Rodgers, Jermichael Finley. Okay, okay, okay. Phillip Rivers, Antonio Gates. That was a good one there. 2nd and 10. Throws it. And, ooh, was he down? Was he down? Was he down? What the referee going to say? Was he down? Wow. Big mistake. Big mistake there. Yep, that ball was knocked out. That ball was knocked out. So excellent job there. That ball was knocked out. Let's see. Braden says also there was that 1 year Peyton Manning went off with Julius Thomas. And so JT, Braden says Mahomes' deep ball been off this year. Said my man been off. All right. Gets the completion there. And so Samuel says he's back. Guess who's back? Welcome back, Samuel. And again, Tampa with the timeout there. 2nd and 6 here. They've got it their own 49-yard line. Again, 50 seconds here before we get to halftime. That's right. This game flying by. It slowed down a little bit, though, lately. It has slowed down a little bit, though. Baker looking. Baker throws it near the sideline. They're going to say out of bounds. And that was Sterling Shepard, the intended receiver. And how do you not get that completion there? That's insane. 1 foot. No type of toe drag swag at all. At all. Sammy said you missed the game, and so you caught it towards the second quarter with just 46 seconds remaining. And right now, Tampa Bay with the football facing the 3rd and 6. It's very pivotal. You want to get a first down, even if you don't score, to prevent them. And Baker gonna run it himself. Takes it all the way to the 41-yard line of Kansas City. But wait just a minute. There is a penalty. So Baker out here doing his best impersonation, a little shake and bake out there. Let's see. Samuel says, thank you, buddy. And so, of course, appreciate you coming back. All right, so 3rd and 14. Baker on the move. Baker scrambling again here, and Baker trying to get to the sideline there, escorted out of bounds by the linebacker there with 32 seconds remaining here on 4th down. Here we go. 4th and 4 with 32 seconds remaining before halftime. Punts on the way. See if we get a return here. Up, fair catch called at the 16-yard line. And that's where Kansas City will take over with the football here from their own 16 with 25 seconds here before halftime. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 here for the Chiefs. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Gets the snap here. Gets that one off the P. Ryan, and P. Ryan tries to get out of bounds there and does get out of bounds there. They ref him up a little bit over there. All right, so we got a 2nd and 7 opportunity here. Again, from their own 20 with 16 seconds here. Gonna have to take a deeper shot. Nope, they're gonna run the ball here up the middle, and P. Ryan there. P. Ryan just padding the stats there on that play there. Gets the 1st down to pick up 13. And you know what? Andy Reid says timeout. We're not done yet. Says we're not done yet. And Rising Rhino in the building. What's good with you? Yo, how are you doing? Rising Rhino says, like number 15 over here. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. How are you? How is life treating you here in November, the turkey month? All right, Mahomes moving around. Oh, Mahomes sacked here. Oh, man, that should take us here to the half. Get him out. Take it to the half. Man. And so Lewis says, Rhino, yes, yes. Giants fan, what's good with you? Coming through here for the raid. I appreciate that. Okay. That's what's up. Rising Rhino says, let's go. Yes. Giants fan says, number 15, like. Thank you guys for coming through. We got Jack in the building here on the raid. What's good with you? Jack says, Rhino raid. What's good with you? Appreciate you coming through. Absolutely. And again, guys, we're here right now at the half with the score being Chiefs 10, Buccaneers 7. And so, Sticks of Maine, what's good? Says Rhino Gang. What's good with you? And Lewis says, Giants fan 56. He'll take a shot for her. Says, have a great stream. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you. Absolutely. I hope that you are doing well. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for coming through. And what a night it is. I mean, you got NFL going on, you've got NBA, you got college hoops, you got some of everything going on tonight. That's what's up. And so, Black Medicine, what's good with you? And he says, Elephant Gang, what's good? What's good? And so, Steve, what's good? Says Rhino Raid. And he said, hey, y'all, Bucks fans. So, we got a Bucks fan here. What's good with you? And Rising Rhino says, Rhinos, crash of the Rhinos. That's what's up. That's what's up. Coming through here, showing JB Nation some love. I appreciate that. And obviously, always hoping the best for you guys. Absolutely. And Rising Rhino says, smash that like button, everybody. Thanks a lot for coming through. Thanks a lot for coming through. Oh, yes. And again, here at the half. All right, so at the half, with our score, Chiefs 10, Buccaneers 7. Patrick Mahomes in the first half, 18 of 22 for 166 yards and a touchdown. Then you've got Baker Mayfield, 9 of 12 for 59 yards passing. So far in this one, it has been, about the quarterbacks in this one. Now you look at rushing wise here for Tampa Bay, their leading rusher is actually receiver Sterling Shepard off the one carry that he had for 19 yards. And as for Kansas City, Kareem Hunt is their leading rusher. He's got 7 carries, but just 16 yards here. So both teams here having to rely on the passing game here. Leading receiver in this one for the Chiefs, it is Hopkins. He's got 6 catches for 66 yards. I know Travis Kelce, he's been busy as well in the past game here. And for Tampa Bay, hey, it's been a committee right now. But so far, it is Cade Oden, the tight end. He's got your 4 catches for 26 yards. And so, Cameron, what's good? What's good? He says, hey, JB, what's good with you? Steve says, you're actually a Colts fan, just saying, hey. Oh, I know Mr. JB loves that because Mr. JB, my father, is also a Colts fan. And so I know that he's happy to see another Colts fan come through. But appreciate you coming through. Absolutely. And let's see, Willie. Willie, what's good? Willie says, Rhino Raid, I told you flowers would pay off. Hey, you did. You did, Willie. You did. And he did. He absolutely did. Between him, Lamar, they've been keeping my fantasy team afloat in one of my leagues, keeping them afloat for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yes, glad to see you coming through. And Steve says, rooting against Kansas City. I mean, let's be honest though. Let's be honest though. How many of us, even if you want to see the Chiefs three-peat, how many of us have been waiting on the Chiefs just to slip up here, just to slip up, even if it's just a game at this point? But hey, somehow they get it done, right? Somehow they get it done. Absolutely. But I understand that. I understand that. I understand that for sure. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, if you are for Tampa Bay here, you're 4-4 on the season. You know that you've been ravaged by injuries and stuff. So at this point, honestly, every game you're just trying to give it the best that you can. So 10-7, if you told them, before the game the score is going to be 10-7 right now, you're like, you know what, we're okay with that. Like 10-7, that's not a bad deal right now. Keep it close. And ultimately, what you're hoping for if you're Tampa Bay is that on the last drive of the game, you have an opportunity to try to score to win. That's all you can really hope for at this point in a game like this. Absolutely. And Braden says, hey, we had a raid. That we did, Braden. That we did. That we did. Yes. Absolutely. But yeah, Zay Flowers, hey, he's been great for my fantasy team. He has been. The only problem I have in that one fantasy league is that everybody's bye week is like week 14 for my team. And I'm just like, oh man, what am I going to do week 14? Because that's like the first week of the playoffs in that one particular league. They started it a week earlier than I typically start mine. And it's like, what am I going to do in week 14 if I got Lamar on a bye week, if I got Zay Flowers on a bye week, if I got Brian Robinson on a bye week, if I got my entire squad on a bye week together? How am I supposed to win the first round of the playoffs, even if my team is excelling in the regular season? You feel me? So that's been my concern. Let's see. Braden says Warriors win. Is it over? Is it done, Braden? And let's see. You say Gonzaga plays Baylor tonight. Okay, okay. Are the Lakers leading now? Oh man, you had to ask me that. You had to ask me that. No, but it's a 5-point game. From what I see, it's a 5-point game according to the score. 103-98 with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. So we're still in it. Again, all I need is to come out with a victory. That's all I need. That is all I need. Let's see. 125 to 112. Okay, okay. Okay, well, talk to me, Braden. How you liking? I know I asked you that before, but how are you liking the way the Warriors are looking this year? How do you view the Warriors this year? Braden says, okay. Mike, Mike, what's good with you? Mike says, yo, JB in chat. What's good with you? Y'all thought that Saquon Barkley had some ups. Y'all should see Mike out there over there hopping fences and stuff like that. Nobody does it better than our guy, Mike. What's good? And if you're wondering why I call him Mike and stuff like that, originally his name was Mike on here, but he switched his name a couple times there, but we still call him Mike. Let's see. Brandon says UCF upsets A&M. Ooh, it's a little early for these upsets. Brandon said I had a feeling that would happen. Let's see. Lewis says, excuse my non-football question. How do you feel about the Spurs? And so honestly, how I feel about the Spurs personally, I would say I'm feeling positive, like obviously coming into the season, expectations not really that high, but the pieces, I can see the formula now coming a little bit better together than it has been in past couple years there. I see the direction that we're heading here. I'm happy for the future of the Spurs. So I'm more so when I think of them, I more so think about long term because the last thing you want is to be a bottom tier team and still not have a direction, not saying that the Spurs, not calling them that, but I'm just saying like a team that obviously their focus is on the future because right now they're 3-3. That's not bad. That's not bad at all for the Spurs. So that's how I feel. They got what next? The who do they play next? Is it the Clippers next? I think later on, and that's a winnable game. That's a winnable game. So I feel good about them right now. I feel good about them. CP3's leadership. I looked at his stat line the other day and I was like, okay, I see you. I see you. I see you. They can use some of that toughness that he brings too. Mike says, chat top 5 NFL, get them in, please. So the top 5 teams in the NFL. Okay. Okay. I'll go ahead and start that one there. So, yeah, Mike wants to know everybody's top 5 teams in the NFL. Let them know. Let them know. Braden says, I think we'll be between a 4 and 6 seed. I'm happy about that right now. They're playing better than you thought they would. And so you just never know when when you have changes and stuff like that, chemistry. That's one thing that's hard to project because a lot of times you can put together a good team or a team that you think is not that good. And it's all about how these guys gel. Can they complement off of each other out there? Are they selfless and stuff like that? Can they understand different circumstances in terms of just like when is it time to take over? When is it time to make that extra pass and stuff like that? Do they all like, does their game complement each other? Stuff like that. But yeah, I'm actually happy for your Warriors. Mike says yours is the Bills, Chiefs, Lions, Commanders, and Vikings. Okay, okay. I would have to say obviously the Chiefs, obviously the Lions up there as well. Vikings are going to be up there. Right now, I'm going to I got to have the Ravens up there too. Ravens are going to be up there for me, and also I'm going to right now I'm going to slide Philly up there for right now. I'm going to slide them up there because I do feel like in the NFC they've got a chance. And right now, a little bit more proven. It's hard for me to put the Commanders right now in that top 5, but they're definitely in my 6 through 10 for sure. And it does give me a pause before I say that for sure. Let's see. You say 6 through 10. All right. Brandon says Lions, Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, Eagles. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Mike says Ravens, Eagles, Packers, Steelers, Texans. Again, this is his 6 through 10. So you still got the Texans right now up there. Okay. Okay. And so Laney says, how is Green doing for the Warriors? Braden, how many texts has my man Green gotten so far? I haven't watched too much of what he's been doing this year, but if I know Draymond, he's out there Draymonding. That's for sure. Out there Draymonding. Let's see. Braden says he's doing good. And let's see. Laney says Lions, Chiefs, Ravens, Bills, Eagles. Okay. Pretty solid list there. Okay. Mike says good call, Braden. And now Samuel says he is not working tomorrow. He is off. He says he's going to take a day. Okay, so I guess JB is the only person that's going to line up tomorrow to go to work, I guess. It's just going to be JB. It's just going to be JB. All right, so Mike says the Lions are nasty. And so, oh man, they're sometimes it aggravates me in fantasy football that they just go out there and just have such control to where they don't have to throw the ball to Amara St. Brown as much as I would like them to. I mean, he still gets points, but I need him to go off sometimes. But because a lot of times they're up by a lot late, that doesn't happen. But yeah. Let's see. Mike says move Chiefs over Bills now. And so, oh, for sure. For sure. And oh, Samuel, that's right. Tomorrow, November 5th, is your birthday. Yeah. So, what are you gonna do for your birthday, Samuel? What's your birthday plan? And again, happy early birthday to you, Samuel. Happy early birthday to you. What is the move? Meanwhile, second half started now. Kickoff on the way. Will we get a return? Catches from his own 3-yard line. This is Irvin on the return here for Tampa Bay. Still running. Bouncing to the outside. Someone's got to tackle him, right? And he gets brought down at the 49-yard line. So what an excellent return. That's what you need if you're Tampa Bay. That's exactly what you need. Meanwhile, let's see. JB's tablet is operating at a 62% charge right now. So I should perhaps be good the rest of the way. But let me see if I can figure this thing out here. What is going on with my laptop? Because I need to get this fixed like ASAP. All right, so this is Sean Tucker's first carry of the game here. He picks up 3 yards. Again, he did not do anything in the first half, but he got a carry for 3 yards. Mike says, are Saints the worst? And so I can't say that they're the worst team because, I mean, obviously missing Chris Olave, couple injuries and stuff like that. But did they get embarrassed? Did they have the worst loss last week? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, they had a terrible loss there. But hey, that's what happens in division games, especially if you're not elite. That's what happens. And sometimes you need that to happen for the team to finally wake up and fire the coach. So they'll be better off for it to acknowledge, like, hey, we got a problem. Samuel says you're going to go out and get some food. What kind of food you thinking tomorrow, Samuel? What kind of food do you have on the brain? Let's see. Mike says worst 5: Saints, Giants, Raiders, Panthers, Titans. Ooh, that's tough because I don't see the Patriots up there, and I know for a fact we should be up there somewhere in that top 5 list. I know there's a lot of teams to choose from this year, but somewhere Patriots should be up there, Panthers should be up there, Raiders should be up there. Those 3 I know for a fact should be up there. I don't know about Titans. I don't know who I would boot off that list though, but Patriots got to be up there somewhere. Maybe they're tied for 5, maybe. And so Cap Cut Girl, what's good with you? And you say, what is the score? The score is right now. The Chiefs are up 10-7, but Tampa Bay has the football right now. And thanks to the excellent return to start off the second half here, they've got pretty good field position. Pretty good field position. Absolutely. Let me go back here. Lefty says, hope nobody took the over on this game. Well, I tell you what, I know Lewis took the under. I know he's happy about taking the under. All right, but here we go. 1st and 10 right now for Baker Mayfield and company. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers ball at the 22-yard line here. White goes in motion, gets the snap. Baker throws it, gets the completion to his receiver, bounces away from the defender, and he picks up the first down here. So that's going to be a nice pickup there by Jarrett with the catch. Number 18 here for Tampa Bay and a first down here. And that's going to put us here inside of the red zone. but you get points by getting into the end zone. Can they do it? He bounced off the first guy, took it to the 11-yard line. Let's see what they do. Laney says you left out the Jaguars there. And so if we're talking top 5 worst, after seeing the Jaguars, I feel like they've been into like 4 super competitive games and stuff like that. They for sure have beaten the Patriots and stuff like that. I don't know if the Jags and Titans have played yet or not. I don't know how that has played out, but there's so many bad teams to choose from, to keep it a buck. All right, so get it to the receiver there on the jet sweep, and he's going to pick up the first down there. Again, that was Sterling Shepard. He picks up 2 yards. He is the leading rusher right now for Tampa Bay, 2 carries for 21 yards. You heard me correct. The receiver leading the Buccaneers in rushing so far in this one. All right, but 12 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, the score right now, Chiefs 10, Buccaneers 7, 1st and 10 right now. And let's see. CapCut Girl says, let's go Chiefs. All right, bet. And Lewis says Pistons +5, a gift. He says free money. All right, tight end goes in motion here for the Bucks. Baker looking, Chiefs bringing pressure. Baker throws one off the wrong foot there and gets it to his tight end for the touchdown. And so that's going to be Cade Oden with the score, giving the Buccaneers the lead here after that 11-yard touchdown. Again, Baker threw it off the wrong foot, but to the right target. And so we'll get to see how the Chiefs respond after this here. But again, nice pass there. Tight end had him beat. I don't know if they just disregarded him on the play because he went in motion there. And yeah, that's just a poor angle right there by the safety. Poor angle. Lewis says no more points. All right, and the kick, it is good. All right, so our score right now, Tampa Bay, after just scoring that touchdown, 14-10 over Kansas City. And so Baker finds gold here in the third quarter with 11 minutes and 36 seconds to go. When we come back, let's see what Kansas City can do here for the first time offensively here in the second half. Mike says next 5 that stinks: Patriots, Browns, Dolphins, Cowboys, Jaguars. And so there's a lot of lists. That list can go on and on and on. Let's see. Mike says, how are Bucks 4-4? And so you say, how are the Buccaneers 4-4? I mean, Buccaneers have had some tough teams that they've played, and they've had some teams that have not been all that great. I mean, we saw them when I streamed when they played the Ravens. Obviously, we consider the Ravens to be a good team. It's just, like it's just been a tougher part early on, but now they're towards the easier part. But it's not so easy because they've got a lot of injuries now. They've got a lot of injuries. They're banged up now, so it's just tough. It's just tough. So middle of the road, there's a lot of teams in the NFC right now that's towards that middle of the road. You've got like the Seahawks, Rams, Cardinals, teams like that towards the middle as well. It's pretty competitive in that middle down there in the NFC. Mike says, Tutty. All right, Samuel says for his birthday, he's going to go to Sonny's Barbecue or China Buffet and Mexican restaurants and Applebee's. You're going to be making a lot of stops there, Samuel, a lot of stops for sure. And so, Sky, what's good with you? What's good with you? You said, can you get a shout out? You love the Chiefs here. Well, hey, shout out to your Chiefs here. They are 7-0 on the season. So, hey, there's nothing better than perfection, right? And so just got to take it one game at a time. One game at a time, and I know you guys are excited about a three-peat potentially. So if that does happen, how do you plan on celebrating the three-peat? And for any other Chief fans as well, how do you guys plan on celebrating if the Chiefs win 3 in a row? That's not just any type of, we won a Super Bowl, which a Super Bowl by itself is great. 3 out of 4 is awesome. But 3 in a row? I hope you guys have some serious plans on how to party like there is no tomorrow. Because if you pull that off, there may not be any tomorrow. And let's see, Mike says, then how the 49ers 4-4? And so, man, injuries. they bamboozled a lot of people in fantasy football with the whole Christian McCaffrey stuff. They got bamboozled there. And then we all know what happened with Ricky Parcel getting, shot and stuff like that. So you can't blame him for that. But just injuries all around and stuff like that for the 49ers. Every time I look, somebody's going down. Debo comes back to go out, to come back to go out. Brandon Ayuk, he signed that deal and he quit. My man said, I'm done. I got my money. I'll see y'all boys next year. He was done and stuff like that. So, I mean, that's what happened there. The 49ers, they tried to keep the band together here, saying we have to keep them together for this year. Otherwise, who knows what's going to happen after this year, because we paid everybody we could pay just for this to happen and turn out to be an injury plague type of season here, where you got to rely on guys like Jordan Mason, who we did not know about this guy before this season. So that's why they're 4-4. All right, play fake. Mahomes throws that one away, incomplete. All right, 2nd and 10 coming up again, third quarter, 11 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the score right now. Buccaneers 14, Chiefs 10. And so Sky says, thank you. Of course, of course. And you say you don't know yet? Well, hey, it's still a long season, but once we start getting deep into the playoff time, it's time to start thinking about it. We're talking about something that is historic. All right, 2nd and 10. Throws it over the middle, gets the completion to Kelsey. Or is it a completion? The Buccaneers think he dropped it. And that's going to be incomplete. It's actually an incompletion there. So the sure-handed tight end actually dropped it. Or was it a fumble? May look more like a fumble to me, but I know that it's going slow for that replay there. But it looked more like a fumble to me. But either way, since he recovered it, we'll let it go. All right, let's see. Let's see. Mike says, old country still around. And so you know it. Let's see. 3rd and 10. Pressure up the middle. Mahomes on the move. And Mahomes tripped up there for the sack. So Tampa Bay gets back there. And for a big man, these guys are moving. I mean, between number 50 and 94, these guys are moving on that defensive line there for Tampa Bay and getting to Mahomes. Oh, man. And that's how they brought pressure there. Got him out, flushed him out the pocket, and got him on the edge. Not just anybody can get to Mahomes. I've seen Mahomes make some people miss now. It's not an easy guy to bring down. Let's see. Samuel says, hey, you, Josh is on. Look at YouTube, post on the community night and add a comment, please. And so, bet. You know what? I certainly got to do that. Certainly got to do that there, especially with your birthday, for sure. All right, so the return all the way to the 42-yard line, and that's exactly where the Buccaneers will take over. And again, the Buccaneers lead this one right now, 14-10. And this one, can they score again, or will the Chiefs' defense find a way to make a play? There's been no turnovers so far in this one here, so I'm looking to see if a defense can force a turnover. But Lewis says no more points. He wants no more points. Let's see. Sky says you was Cap. You was Cap Cut Girl, but you don't like the name. I got you. Okay, Sky, I got you. Okay. Absolutely. And again, we're at the commercial right now. And for those of you that still have a player playing in this game for fantasy football, how are you guys looking right now? Because I know for those of you that need a Kareem Hunt to do something, my man's got just 7 carries for 16 yards here. That's not going to fly. Got to get Kareem Hunt going here, running the ball. Now, Carson still had a couple decent carries, the few carries that he did get. But got to figure this one out to get that run game going for Kansas City. I know it won't be easy, but I feel like it can be done. Sky says, let's see. By the way, Sky is not my real name. I just love the name. And so I got you. Hey, that's what YouTube is all about. You like the name, you go with it, right? That's the beauty of social media. You can be whatever you want. Absolutely. Mike says, do they have Mike Evans? Mike Evans is injured this game. He's still injured this game, so still injured for this one. They sure could use him right now. They sure could use him. Braden says, sorry about the Lakers, JB. Oh, man, Braden. I had glanced down at my phone, and then I just silently just shook my head and kept it moving there. But this is bad. This is embarrassing. It took away all the pride I had of everything that we did prior to this, to lose this one. I hate to say it, but yeah, lose to the Pistons like this. Come on, man. What are we doing? I can only hope that Ohio State beats Texas for their men's basketball game, which is about to start off right now. I can only hope that Ohio State upsets number 19 ranked Texas tonight to make JB happy. But I'm upset with those Lakers. Now Davis scoring 37 points. He tried. This guy says, "Yep." Braden says the Bucks are terrible. Doc Rivers needs to go. He should have never been brought. He should have never been brought there to begin with. All right, Baker looking. Baker over the middle gets the completion to his tight end. Oh my goodness, though that hit to the back, it almost shook my spinal cord. All right, let's see. This guy says, "You don't like the name Evan? That is your ex name, LOL, but you can still say it. Not trying to stop you." And so, oh man, I feel you there. I feel you there. I feel you there. Oh man. Let's see. Lefty said, "Did Bronny play? How else would you lose to the Pistons?" Right? Right? I see no reason for him to actually play though. Irving off the right tackle there picks up about a good 3-4 yards there. I'm gonna check the stat sheet and see if he did play or not. But nah, he didn't play. He didn't play. Normally they like to announce before the game if he's going to play and stuff like that. If it's some type of resemblance or something like that, something that they can be like, "Oh, Cleveland, Braun played here at Cleveland. Why not put his son in there and watch us get molly whooped out there and just act like that didn't happen?" But man, it's been tough, man. It's been tough. It's already been tough. All right, 2-6. Second and 6. Quick pass there to White, and White's gonna lose a yard here. Again, Kansas City understanding the situation here, and they're like, "Hey, Buccaneers, they got to check it down a bunch in this one." This guy says, "Huh?" Oh yeah. But our score right now, 14-10 here in the third quarter. Braden says that Ohio State should be better this year. Honestly, if I wasn't streaming this game, I probably would have been streaming that Ohio State Texas game. I wish that they was playing at a different time. Up, look at that. You just can't move like that. That's going to be a penalty. Back them up 5 yards. So if you're Kansas City right now, this is the perfect opportunity. You know they can't beat you deep other than maybe trying to hit their tight end for about a good 8, 9, 10 yards there. So you got to make sure you don't give up too much. Keep everything in front of you here and make the tackle. The first guy's got to make the tackle here. But 8 minutes and 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter of play. 3rd and 12 coming up right now. Tampa Bay up 14-10 with the football right now, facing a 3rd and long. All right, here in the shotgun. Gets the snap. Baker looking. Baker throws it. Gets it to his tight end. I just warned you guys that the tight end was going to get the ball. And he got it for the first down. Picked up 15 yards on the play. And let's see, this guy said you got bullied a lot for your haircut, but please give a shout out to not bully people, but not trying to change the subject there. And so, oh yeah, absolutely. I feel you on that one there. Yeah, bullying is not tolerated at all. It should not be tolerated. Like you have an obligation to make the environment, whatever environment we're talking about, whether it's working, whether it's school, whatever environment we're talking about, to have a safe place where everyone feels safe and that they don't have to worry about, being bullied, being harassed, anything like that. So absolutely, absolutely there. And if it makes you feel any better, JB experienced one time, getting, I'm not gonna say getting bullied, but it was more so just about because I used to have like an afro. I used to wear an afro in like ninth grade, and I wore glasses and stuff like that. So they would actually call your boy Norbit. So I got away from wearing an afro really quickly and stuff like that. Got away from that, and then after that, got contact lenses and stuff like that. Was wearing the braids and stuff like that. So yeah, it was insane. It was insane. But yeah, they couldn't respect an afro back there, so I switched it up. So understand. I understand. Braden says, JV, Purdue has another 7'4" big man. Again, Braden? Are you kidding me? Where is he from? How do they do this? Where are they getting these people from? Braden, we've got to stop the madness here. What? What year is he in? Because if this man's a freshman, if he is a freshman And we got to deal with this for another 5 years because they're going to find a way to lie and say that he's a freshman twice or something like that. JB's going to the. I'm going to the Big Ten after this. Like this is too much. This is too much. They're doing the most. They're doing the most. Let's see. Sky says because people say my haircut looks like a boy because you have shaved there, and so yeah, people love to get a hard time and stuff like that. Like it's really just a shame because like oh man, like people just don't understand when they're on the other side just what that can do in terms of just like needlessly doing it. There's no reason to do it. We all have our own unique styles. We all have, our own unique personalities. There's no reason to go out there and just, bully someone for any reason. For any reason. So absolutely understand. This guy says, but you love football? Hey, that's why most of us are here, right? That's why most of us are here. Well, all of us actually. I don't know. RC might be here for the jokes, but everybody else is here for football. All right, so here we go from the 28-yard line of the Chiefs. Gives it to the back, and oh wow, look at that run there by Irving. He picks up about 8 yards on the play. Second down coming up here, but wait a minute, there's a flag, and you can tell right there that they know this was coming back. They know this was coming back. Here in the third quarter with 7 minutes and 43 seconds to go. First half went by fast, but the third quarter, I feel like they finally slowed it down a little bit here in the third. So, yep, it's going to be on the offense there. It's actually a face mask called. A face mask. This guy says, yep. And so, oh, for sure, for sure. But that was a nice run there by Irving off the left side there. But now I see why he got that nice run, though. I mean, my man just grabbed him and did everything to him. So that backs him up 15 yards there. So now we got a 1st and 25 here. Shotgun. Receiver goes in motion. Quick pass. Gets it. Oh, it's incomplete. 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 Even if he caught that, would have been 3 yards. But wait, another flag. Oh, my goodness. Another penalty. And they are going the wrong direction. Watching all these back-to-back flags has to be how the Raiders felt the last couple of years watching Kansas City win it back-to-back. It's got to be what they felt. One could only imagine the outrage that they felt. And I know that we're only halfway through the NFL season, guys, but who are some potential coaching candidates? Because right now we're seeing a lot of teams letting like coaches go, whether it's offensive coordinators, head coaches. We know a lot more coaches will eventually be let go. So who are some names that you guys are eyeing like potential fits? And where do you want to see them go in terms of being a head coach, next year in the NFL? For any job that you feel like might be available. So it could be a team that maybe they haven't fired their coach yet, but you feel like they're going to fire their coach or they should fire their coach in your opinion. And you're like, hey, I'd like to see this guy come in there and actually run the show for this organization. Meanwhile, that pass there to Irving picked up about 7 yards, but hey, they got a lot of digging to do. 3rd and 18. Again, here in the third quarter with 6 minutes and 48 seconds to go. Our score right now, Buccaneers 14, Chiefs 10. All right, Baker throws it. It's completed short. Got to follow his blockers here. Tripped up from behind. And so Cade Oden already 8 catches, 77 yards, and a receiving touchdown. If you happen to have this guy on your fantasy football team, you've been doing pretty well the last couple of weeks here. But here we go. Chase McLaughlin coming out here to try to tack on a field goal. Now let's see how far is this. 47 yards out, guys. 47 yards out. Let's see if he makes this kick. Kick is up, and the kick, it is good. So tack on 3 more points there for the Buccaneers to make the score 17-10. And so Baker and company feeling real good right now, feeling confident right now. Okay. Let's see. This guy says, yeah, me and my best friend got into a fight. We're no longer best friends, but I have a new best friend. I'm getting bullied. So there's a lot going on with your life there. And so how long were you and your former best friends for? And I hate to hear that. I hate to hear that. I know how that can be to, lose a best friend and stuff like that. I understand how that can be. And it sounds like a lot, but you know what? Here in JB Nation, this is a safe place there. So you're always welcome here, with the chat. And it's okay to get off topic sometimes, because, hey, a lot of us, we do get off topic from time to time. JB tries to remember to reel it back in sometimes to keep it somewhat football related and at least keep people up with the score. But absolutely, if you ever feel the need that you need to talk here and stuff like that, hey, that's what we're here for. That is what we're here for. So absolutely. But again, right now we are at the commercial, which means it's the perfect time here. For those of you that haven't already, be sure that you press that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And again, JB's next live stream is going to take place Wednesday. And it won't just be JB. It'll be JB, our very own Old Man Mob, and In the Zone, the three of us for our weekly sports talk. This time it's going to be Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. You heard me right, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. That is the next live stream that JB will be doing. So I've already got that one set up there. Already got that one set up there for this Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. All right, meanwhile, let's see if JB's laptop wants to cooperate this time or not. While we're on the commercial. All right, so this guy says 2 years and it's gone. And so, oh man, absolutely hate to hear that. Hate to hear that. You know, absolutely. That is tough there. That is tough. You think all the memories and stuff, and then for it to just turn out that way. But you know what? The beauty about life is that for everything that we lose in life, we typically gain something new. That's a positive outlook. So the future, it can be bright, and you can find, you said you already made a new best friend. You'll make even more best friends in the future. So that's a positive. All right, kickoff on the way. No return here. So let's see if the Chiefs can drive it down there and try to tie this thing up because the score is right now 17-10 with the Buccaneers on top. And for Lewis' sake, he needs to stay up under. I think he said like 48 was the line to keep it up under. So that's a combined 27 points so far in this one. Still third quarter with about 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Right now, Baker Mayfield is 17 of 21 for 131 yards and a touchdown, and Patrick Mahomes is 18 of 24 for 166 yards and a touchdown. But right now, Kareem Hunt gets that 7-yard carry there. Will this get Kareem Hunt going? I know fantasy owners, they are screaming. They are throwing tablets against the wall right now. They are picking up TVs and they are chucking at anything to try to get Kareem to run the ball. That's what they need. 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation. Gray goes in motion. Another running play. And another first down. So Kareem fighting hard here. This time, going to pick up another 7 yards here. It's not a bad idea to keep feeding Kareem. Let's see. This guy said just subscribe. Appreciate that. Appreciate that so much and glad to have you a part of JB Nation. Lewis says, I can count my true friends on one hand, and that's all you need. For Lewis, that it goes booze, money, and then insert something else random. All right, runs it again. So 3 times in a row. This time Hunt picks up 4 yards there. So that is nice usage there to see that they've realized that they have to come out and set the tone running the ball. Lefty says, late breaking news. And let's see. He says this is the last football game that will feature political ads for the year. Lefty, you ain't lying. You ain't lying. For sure. All right, 2nd and 6 here. Shotgun formation. All right, gives it again to Hunt, but this time not going nowhere. Not going nowhere. Black Medicine says, thank God. He's happy about that. He is happy about that. Meanwhile, JB's laptop is just still not functioning, but thankfully this tablet has been serviceable today. When I needed it the most, it has come through. All right, so 3rd and 6. Ball at midfield right now, and the Chiefs down 7 points here. An opportunity if they can get a first down here to be in Buccaneers territory, but the Buccaneers bring the blitz, gets it to the receiver, makes the first guy miss, and he crawls for the first down, and he gets it. And that is Miko Hartman there with his first catch of the game for 7 yards. Says, don't forget about me. Excellent job, and he was slipping out there, but he got that first. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 with 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Gets the snap. Mahomes throws it, and that's going to be completed there to Travis Kelce with another reception there for Kelce. And Kelce's putting in work here. Between him and Hopkins today, it's been a lot of work, but Hopkins mostly did his work in the first half. 2nd and 2 coming up. This guy says, do you know Travis Scott? And so I know Travis Scott, but I don't know him like that. I'll put it this way. I know him, but he doesn't know JB. All right, 2nd and 2. It's enough for the first down. Oh, wait a minute. There is a flag here. Referee came in there, threw that flag up there. So who is this going to be on? Who lost their composure here? Again, 3rd quarter with 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Ooh. All right, so offsetting penalties there. Okay, that's fair. Offsetting penalties. Again, with the score right now, Buccaneers 17, Chiefs 10. All right, Mahomes up under center, multiple tight ends here. One receiver, one back in the backfield. Kind of give it to the back in the back. Oh, look at that space. Look at Hunt go all the way to the 19-yard line. He is fired up, and he's got a lot of energy to burn. A lot of energy to burn. This guy says 10 people died at his concert. A 9-year-old boy was one of them, so messed up. And so hate to hear when this stuff happens, Sky. Like, that's just heartbreaking. That's just heartbreaking. Yeah, absolutely devastating. I mean, so young, too. So young. Let's see. Black Message says, didn't I see an ejection yesterday in a game? Which game? Trying to think. Who got ejected? I feel like trying to think. Yesterday. All right, let's see if the laptop is functioning now. Let's give it a minute. All right, let's see. And Samuel says, hey, JB&M. And so, what's good, Samuel? All right, Black Medicine says, late helmet hit. I'm trying to think who that could have been. Oh, look, I finally got my laptop to work here. Perfect, perfect. But my tablet's been doing pretty good, so I probably just ride it the rest of the way. Like when it says, uh-oh. But again, we're at the commercial here. Let's see. All right, so Black Minister says it was a Bama DB. Ah man. Ah man. And so you said it was a Bama DB. I'm trying to think which Bama DB. It couldn't have been. Was it Brian Branch? Was it him for Detroit? Because when I think Bama DB that it could have been, he's the first person that comes to mind. He is the first person that comes to mind. Point and shoot was good with you. Was good. And he says Chiefs are soft. Was good. All right. Meanwhile, runs the ball there and picks up a solid gain there. So about 7 yards. So Kareem Hunt there turning it on this drive. He's got a total of 13 carries there for 58 yards. All right. Let's see. Black Medicine says Colts, I think. And so I got to figure that one out. I got to figure that one out. And so Black says we don't talk politics there. And so, yeah, that's yeah, JB keeps that one off limits there. All right, so a carry there by Kareem Hunt again for a first down. He has been moving the chains here. So you said, yep, you think okay, so you think that was it there, Brian Branch? Okay, okay. Bet, 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 bet. All right, Samuel. I'm gonna warn you, Samuel. If you keep doing this, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout, Samuel. You can't keep spamming it 7 times. We love you, but you gotta stop the madness, man. You gotta stop the madness. All right, hands it to Coleman, and he's gonna get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see. Black Medicine says, Samuel, please. Oh man, JB hates to do it now. Don't make JB play bad cop today. And that's the end of the third quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, it is Buccaneers 17, Chiefs 10 at the end of the third quarter. Like Mason says, I think you did this last night to someone else's stream. Oh man. Oh man, the stream destroyer. But at the end of the third quarter so far in this one, again, right now the Chiefs have the ball in the red zone, but they're trailing right now 17-10 with the score in this one. Buccaneers up 17-10. And let's see. Laney says, Samuel, I put a message on there already. And so let's see. So, all right, let's see. Give JB a minute here. JB's going to have to update a couple things here. So give JB 1 minute. And again, if you're just tuning in here, Buccaneers up 17-10, but Kansas City 10 yards away from the end zone facing a second and goal situation. All right, let's see. All right. Lewis says, vote no one talks sports. And so Lewis says, no one talks sports. All right, so let's see. All right, so how do I do this? All right, and again, JB's just checking something out here. All right, so 1/4 remaining. Let's see. Black Message says, how embarrassing was that Penn State loss? They had a packed stadium just to watch them shit the bed. And so, I mean, they should be used to it by now. All right. Gives it there to Kelsey. And Kelsey gets about a good 4 yards there on the catch. Let's see. Like Mason says, JB must be putting in them lines on Underdog. And so I haven't done that yet. I haven't done that yet. I was trying to figure a certain settings out, which I never really use the settings during the lives. I usually do it afterwards. All right, well, let's see. All right, 3rd and goal. And Mahomes, he's going to pitch it up there at the last second. It looked like he was going to run, but he pitched it to P. Ryan there for the touchdown. And this is the opportunity to tie it up. But wait a minute, Mahomes, is he hurt? Well, he's certainly shaken up, but they're going to help him to his feet there. But he certainly took a hit. Again, the Chiefs 12 plays, 70 yards, 6 minutes and 36 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock there on that drive there. And again, watch this replay here. You'll see Mahomes. He took off there. Now, when did he throw the ball? Oh, he threw it right in time, it looked like, just in time before crossing that line there. And again, they can't see that line there, but he had a sense of exactly where that line of scrimmage was. And I believe that he got that one in there. I believe so. All right, let's see. Samuel, how many channels do you got? Hold on. All right, Samuel, I just commented there on the community post there. So you should see it. You should see it. But yeah, Mahomes had to be escorted off with the medical staff there. That's not good at all. That completely changes everything. That completely changes everything. Let's see. Sky says, do you play Roblox? So I do not. I do not. Lewis says, the circus is leaving Detroit tonight on to Memphis. Really, Lewis? That's what we doing? That's what we doing? Black Mesa says his TV is so far behind. But again, the concern right now is for Patrick Mahomes. Will he be able to return to this one? It doesn't look like, I don't think it's anything that seems like it would be beyond this game, but you never know. But will he be able to come back in this one? If anybody hears anything, then let him know. Let him know. Let's see. Black Mesa says, Planet a little funny. And so, yeah, that's right. And that is not what they needed to see there at all. So I guess that means we're going to get to see Carson Wentz, guys. I mean, there it is. Braden says, oh no, Mahomes. Braden said he's ready to enter the game if he has to. He is ready. Black Medicine says, oh yes, Mahomes. Let's see, Scott said the Chiefs need to win. And Samuel says, thank you, buddy. Of course, of course, of course. And Black Medicine says, yes, Samuel. Roblox for president. All right, yes. So, but yeah. Again, JB's birthday was great Saturday. Samuel's birthday is tomorrow. Does anybody plan on cooking anything for Thanksgiving? If so, let JB know in the chat what you plan on making for Thanksgiving this year. And if you're not cooking, what are you craving this year for Thanksgiving? Lewis says, Wentz threw a pick, throws a pick. Lewis can see into the future now. He can see into the future. Black Mason says, Mahomes is going back. You almost make it sound like the NFL is scripted, like they're going to put him back in there for a game-winning drive. But I got a feeling that at some point he'll probably return, most likely. Most likely, unless their defense just completely shuts down Tampa and they don't need him to. But most likely he'll be out there, but he probably won't be able to, move around that much. Let's see. Laney says craving dressings. And oh, yes. 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 Black man says you're cooking up a heavy I don't know about the pre part now. You mean post, I hope. Gastric bypass appetite. Oh, man. Oh, man. But yes, I mean, dressing is great. Y'all know I love some sweet potato pie. Although I don't think that'll be in the cards this year for JB. But shoot, macaroni salad, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, some of everything. All right, by the fact that Mahomes is over there standing on the sideline, you can see he's smiling and stuff. That's a good sign on the sideline. That's a good sign right there, especially if you're a Chiefs fan. But here we go, kickoff. We're all tied up 17-17 and 8. If you want this game to go to overtime, put JBOT in the chat. Let's see. Black Manson says, I'm rolling with Laney. Dressing is the Nick Saban of Thanksgiving. The Nick Saban. And what would we call the turkey then? What would the turkey be? The Ed Ogeron of college football, of Thanksgiving there? Ed Ogeron, the turkey? All right, let's see. This guy says, yes, deviled eggs. And so, yes, I believe we've had a conversation on here about deviled eggs like not that long ago. All right, runs it. And that's going to be a pickup of about a good 3 yards there. And again, Sean Tucker, his third carry of the game, picks up 11 yards on the play. And again, you see Mahomes there warming up. So it looks like Black Medicine was correct. Laney says JBOT. Black Medicine says just a bland, flavorless Iowa offense. That's the turkey. Oh, man. I'll pass on that. Thank you very much. And, off his fingertips there. He fired that one incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up here for Baker Mayfield and company. All the Hulu commercials here, but can he get a W here today? That is the question. Laney remembers. I thought we did have that one. He said, yes, we did. We did. Now, Lewis says roasted lions for Thanksgiving. He says he'll take the lions, turkeys, and anything but bears, huh? Oh, man. So 3rd and 7. Baker moving around. Baker for the run. Baker doing what Baker does, but Baker got baked before he can get to that first down marker. About a yard shy. 4th down coming up. Yo, this has got to be the longest that we've gone without hearing from RC. I'm a little concerned right now. You know what? RC did say that he was going to go to bed early because he had to wake up super early. That's right. He did tell us that. Because I was like, this is unlike RC to go this long without doing some type of RC joke. All right, so 4th down coming up, and they're calling it 4th and 2. And again, we're all tied up 17-17 here in the 4th quarter with 12 minutes and 53 seconds to go. And again, Miko Hardman, can he make something happen here? Punt on the way. I thought that was about to be blocked there, but it wasn't. Fair caught from his own 21-yard line, and that is exactly where they'll take over with the football here. So we'll see the offense here. Pat Mahomes walking back out there on the field. Samuel says, enough is enough. He says, no OT, please win now tonight. Says, please win now tonight. Well, let's see how this one plays out. All right, so Samuel says, let's go Kansas City Chiefs. So Samuel's got the Chiefs on the mind here. Okay, okay, okay. All right, let's see. RC at the man I just mentioned. RC, the man of the hour, says JB. Yo, what the heck? And so RC, I thought you went to sleep on us, honestly. I thought you went to sleep there. I was like, this is unbecoming of RC to be this quiet this long here, you know? RC is usually the number one person in the chat. But yes. All right, here we go. Let's see. Braden says Iowa catching strays. I see, and we scored 42 points. Shaking his head. He's shaking his head. I don't know about all that now, Braden. It didn't come from JB. As you can see, JB does not talk down on your team, despite the fact that you was over there rooting with Penn State on JB's birthday, going against my team like that, Braden. I was like, dang, Braden. I thought we had an alliance. I thought our alliance started last year when both our Packers and Patriots were struggling, but your Packers got it together. I thought that alliance meant something, but apparently it doesn't. Like man says, 40 more than most. 40 more than most. Let's see. RC said, I gave my chat most active championship belt to number one contender Braden. And Carey picks up 3 yards there, Kareem Hunt. And again, Kareem Hunt, they've been utilizing him a lot more. Gotta love that strategy, though. Gotta love the strategy. Quick pass caught there by Kelsey, and Kelsey's going to be about a yard shy of that first down marker. 2 yards, actually. That was a 5-yard pickup. And Kelsey just got his 10th catch there. 10 catches for 67 yards in the game, in which we're all tied up here. It could literally go either way. It could literally go either way. You guys let JB know how you think this is going to play out the rest of the way here. But right now, what I do know is that Mahomes out there, toughing it out there. Obviously, we know that that ankle hurts. We know that. But he's still out there doing it for his team, his squad. And on 3rd and 2, can he get a first down? They're at their own 30-yard line. If you're Tampa Bay, this could be big to get a stop here. But if you're the Chiefs here, why not find Hopkins on this play? I feel like Hopkins can make a play here on 3rd and 2. Let's see what they call. And gets it to Kelsey. Clearly, my laptop is ahead. I'm sorry, my tablet is ahead of my laptop here by a lot. So let's see. Braden says, LOL RC. RC says, JB, I won't be up too much longer. So you're not rooting for JBOT, I see. Okay. All right, she says, JB, I actually just wrote 2 poems in 30 minutes and one earlier this evening, so 3 in total. Man, RC, that girl you met earlier, she got you sprung. You out here writing poems and stuff, bruh? RC out here writing poems, y'all. Meanwhile, Hunt picks up 6 yards there on the carry. Okay. 2nd down coming up here again, 4th quarter with about 10 minutes and 35 seconds left to go, all tied up 17-17. RC says, JB, you are headed to double OT. Let's see, Scott says, LOL, if I don't comment that much, I'm arranging my whole room. And so, okay, gotcha. Arranging. Hey, it happens to all of us. I got you. All right, here we go. 2nd and 4. And another carry and picks up about 2 yards there. 3rd down coming up. Let's see. Black Minister says Zoe and his crew were losing their minds last night. You know what? They did mention that earlier. That someone was going insane on the stream yesterday. It sounds like about the Vikings, saying that they should fire everybody. Laney says the Chiefs will probably win, but you want the Bucks to win. So Laney rooting for the underdog, but says she's also realistic here and understands Kansas City does Kansas City type of things here. So we'll see how this one plays out. But I feel you there. Laney says she's seen this story a couple times already. Another carry there. Didn't get the first. I don't think he got the first there. Might have been short. He is short. So what do you do? Do you go for it here? Do you roll the dice here? Or do you just go ahead and punt the ball? Your defense is playing nicely. What do you do? Decisions. Let's see. Samuel says, who do I got for the Super Bowl this year? In all honesty, going off of JB's picks on the game, my picks change all the time. They're going to continue to change all the time. But right now, love the way that the Vikings are playing right. I'm sorry, not the Vikings. The Lions are playing in the NFC. I like them a lot. And in the AFC, it's hard to overlook what Baltimore is doing. So right now, if I had to guess right now, just off of how teams are playing at this point in time, I'd go Ravens and the Lions, but fully aware that, Kansas City is going to ramp it up, especially as we get closer to December. They'll take it to another level, assuming, they can stay healthy. I mean, I say it as if they're doing bad. They're doing great right now. But that's what I got right now. Yeah, they won 21-13. Minnesota won 21-13. Jflocka just could not get that offense going enough. Minnesota won that one. All right, quick pass there to Hardman. And look at him go. Goes out of bounds there before fumbling the ball, but that's going to be a first down there for Kansas City with 8 minutes and 5 seconds left to go. All right, so here we go. Gray goes in. Up. About to say, is it a dead play or what? But yeah, it's a dead play. It's a dead play. All right, let's see. RC says apples and bananas. Let's see. You say Grammarly. Lewis says poems. He's like, what we doing? He says, here in the Windy City, well, down there in Chicago, they don't write poems. They don't write poems. Or down there in Mexico, they do not write poems. He says, you grab the mic and you just speaking to the mic. You let it flow. All right, she said, no, JB, no. He said, I wrote the poems about, you said, mental illness. Oh, way to make JB feel like a jerk. He said the other poems were about dark and beautiful content. And the last one was about growing up in the hood. So do you write often, RC? Like, how often do you write? And it can be a good escape. We all have our own forms of, writing and stuff like that. For JB is writing, manga material and stuff like that. But, I feel you there. All right, gets back to the line of scrimmage there, but no gain on the play. And again, that was Kareem Hunt on the carry. All right, RC says, no Trillium Shakespeare over here. Trillium. RC says, poems though, I write a shark a love letter to a dolphin in 30, 40 minutes, JB. And he says, yeah, you like the Ravens and the Lions. And so, oh yeah, I'm really watching those two teams the rest of the way. All right, 2nd and 5. Mahomes on the move and just throws that one away there. Smart decision. Throws that one away. 3rd and 5 coming up here. Again, 4th down with 6 minutes and 57 seconds left to go here. And again, I can understand why they're running the ball so much with Mahomes being a little banged up. He can't use his legs there as much as he would like to, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, Scott says, hello, I'm moving the whole dresser. I think I'm drinking too much soda. And so, yeah, don't be like JB drinking too much soda. It adds up. Believe me. Believe it. It adds up. All right, 3rd and 5. Throws it. Gets the completion there. And that's going to take it all the way to the 20-yard line. Okay. Okay, gets it to the 20-yard line there. And again, that was Watson there on the play with 6 minutes and 22 seconds to go. Gray goes in motion. Gonna feed it to Hunt. And oh man, look at Hunt go for that first down. Let's go. Wow, what a play. All right, feeds it to Hunt again. And Hunt's going to pick up a yard on the play. All right, so we got a 2nd and goal situation. All right, 2nd to go with 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the 4th quarter, all tied up 17-17. Chiefs right now, they've got the football. They're in the red zone. They need 9 yards to get into the end zone here. Up under center, Gray goes in motion. So another running play here, and this time Carson Steele's going to pick up about a good 4 yards there on the carry. Will Carson Steele steal a touchdown here from Kareem Hunt? If you got Kareem Hunt on your fantasy team, first half may not have looked promising, but the second half has been great. 21 carries in this one for 91 yards here, but no touchdowns for him. If you got Kelsey, 11 catches, 74 yards, but no touchdown for him so far. 3rd and goal. You'd rather get a touchdown than a field goal, especially going against Baker. We know how capable he is. P. Ryan's the running back here. 3rd and goal. Mahomes making adjustments on the line. Trips at the top of the formation, 1 receiver at the bottom, and that receiver is Hopkins. 4 seconds on the play clock, snaps the ball here, throws the ball here, and it's going to be caught here by DeAndre Hopkins for another touchdown for him. So my man has been booking him like flights into the end zone. He is getting real familiar with the end zone here today. So how about that? The Chiefs get the touchdown, and what a huge touchdown it is. So now we look to the other side. Baker, Mayfield, you're down your best receivers in this one. All you really got is $1 and some change. How can you make it last? How can you make it work? But what an excellent play that time by Pat Mahomes, finding his new weapon, in which he seemed to have a lot of confidence in which Hopkins, he's got 7 catches for 71 yards and 2 touchdowns. The Chiefs did allude before this game that he would be more heavily involved in this one, and that has indeed been the case there. This is what they brought him for. This is what he can do. Leave it to Andy Reid and the offense to find a way to make just about anybody work. And hey, if Kadarius Toney had any type of hands, he would have had a bigger impact as well. But my man had no hands. Ain't nothing you can do about that. They scheme him open. He just couldn't catch worth for nothing. Him and Sky Moore. But man, what a big time play. What a big time play. So now we're at the commercial here with Kansas City on top 24-17. Can the Buccaneers possibly tie it up? You guys let JB know. Is this a wrap, or does Tampa Bay have more left in them? All right. So again, 4 minutes and 17 seconds left. So far, Patrick Mahomes, 28 to 35, 230 yards passing, 3 touchdowns in this one. And as for Baker Mayfield, 17 of 22, but 131 yards passing and a touchdown. So that tells me that even though he's getting a good amount of completion so far in this one, they are short stuff. And that was working before, but down a touchdown, he may have to try to push something down the field. And if not, maybe use his legs. I know he used his legs a couple of times here, but perhaps use it a little bit more here on this drive as they really have to get something going here. Being down a touchdown. They cannot get the ball back to the Chiefs the way that Kareem Hunt right now is getting warmed up in the backfield here. That would be tough. I feel like Kansas City can take off a good portion of that clock if they get it back, if not the entire remaining of it. So right now, Tampa Bay, this is it. This is it. This is your GMC drive of the game type of moment here if you're Tampa Bay. And if I'm Tampa, if we score, I'm going for 2. Because if I'm Tampa and we did score, I'd be going for 2. You got to play for the win. All right, no return on this one. So at 4 minutes and 17 seconds left to do, what can Baker do for this offense? We're about to find that out. You got the rain falling here. Can Baker overcome the odds? All right, feeds it here to the back, and that's going to be a pickup of a yard. Second down coming up here. That was Irving on the carry. 4:03 left to go here in the fourth. So they gave him 2 yards on that one. All right. And Baker feeling the pressure from every angle, brought down. 3rd and long, not going the direction that they needed him to go. Wow. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 16. Baker stepping up. Baker throws it and it's incomplete. It's incomplete as the rain pours down. And the reality sinking in right now, like, hey, we're in trouble. It's 4th and 16. Yeah, we got all 3 timeouts, 2 minutes and 49 seconds. You're at your own 24, so it's not ideal to go for it from there. It's just not a good situation there. But I could see where he had an angle there, but the defender closed quickly on that one. Oh, and the ball just basically went right through his hands there, just incomplete. So they're going to opt to go ahead and punt the ball and play a little defense here. Play a little defense. All right, punts on the way. All right, there is a flag, however. There is a flag. All right, so let's see. Oh man, JB's really behind here on this one. All right. Let's see. Sammy says NFL teams game week 18 playoff game out. And so, well, once we get to the playoffs there, we'll have a clearer picture RC says, JB, I write whenever the urge hits. Sometimes it's jazz music, lo-fi, okay, rock music, metal, smooth hip hop, or even classical that use as a backdrop to do your writings. And so, okay. And my bad, y'all. It wasn't even showing me that there was more comments there. RC said, change your name to Cadillac Tip and Soda Tip and JB. And so, oh man, that'd be wild, man. That'd be wild. Let's see. Blackman said, well, Tampa missed their plane. This is about to be a Chiefs W. Let's see if the Chiefs can cash in on that. They won the time of possession in this game, 34 minutes to Tampa Bay having it 23 minutes. Gray goes in motion, multiple tight ends. Another run here, but stuffed and finds a way to get a yard out of it. Let's see. RC says, we have a second and old man, Mom. Oh, man. RC says, Matt Leinart there. Is that your random NFL player of the day? As this guy says, LOL, I'm not supposed to be up. You got school tomorrow, but we appreciate you coming through here for JB Nation and stuff like that. But hey, certainly understand that if you got to sleep. RC says Carson Palmer, Joey Harrington. Oh man, he's bringing out the names all right. RC said, like Michael Jackson said, this is it for Tampa Bay. I don't think he meant it that way. Lewis says 41, no more points, run the ball. And so that's right. Do it for Lewis. Run this one out. All right, I got you. All right, 2nd and 9 with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left to go in Tampa Bay with 2 timeouts remaining. It's another run play and get some. He's not going anywhere. That defense looking stout there just when Tampa Bay needs it. So 3rd down. And Lewis is like, whatever it takes, get that 1st down. And you had Mahomes falling backwards there on the handoff. And with 2 minutes and 29 seconds left to go, Chiefs up 24-17. Chiefs facing a major 3rd down right now. And if Lewis had his way, they would get just enough for a 1st and leave it at that. But here we go, 3rd and 11. And RC says, JB, don't forget to vote. And I know RC's going to be working out there. Oh, off his fingertips. The worst thing that could have happened there if you're Kansas City, because you not only didn't get the catch, you stopped the clock. So you kept them with 1 timeout. So they got the 2-minute mark there. They got the timeout to work with. Hey, Lewis, remind me, what was the line at again? What was the line? Was it at 48 or was it 47.5? What was the line for this one? Lewis has to shake his head on that one. RC said, JB, vote for Moon Pies. You can write it in. Punts on the way. And gets it from the 19. And he goes out of bounds at about the 29-yard line here. And just a reminder, everybody, that tomorrow is Samuel's birthday. So be sure to wish him a happy birthday and comment on his community post, telling him happy birthday as well. Lewis said you got it at 48. So, okay. Yeah. So, okay. I got you. Obviously, this is big here for both teams, but especially right now if you're Tampa Bay, because you're like, hey, 4-4, middle of the pack. There it is. This guy says you're welcome, but I am here for football and the talk, so you're not sleeping. And so, all right, hey, I feel you there. But here we go, 1st and 10, shotgun here. Baker steps up, feeling the rush, throws it short. It's caught by White. What can White do for you? And White's going to take it all away for a pickup of about 8 yards. But there is a flag. Oh, man. That's tough. That's going to be an offensive hold. So that's going to actually negate that play and back them up there. So now you're not making life any easier for the offense here. But with Chris Jones coming at you, I'd hold too. My man was holding him like he was a binder filled with notes on how to pass a test that you planned on cheating on. All right, 1st and 20. Baker throws it, gets the completion there to a receiver. I got to look and see. Oh, this is Trey Palmer. Okay, Trey Palmer. So this is going to take us to the 2-minute mark. 2-minute mark. RC says, JB, who has the ball? So Tampa Bay's got the ball right now, RC, despite the fact that they're trailing 24-17. We're at the 2-minute mark. Tampa Bay's got one timeout remaining. They're down by a touchdown here. And so if Kansas City can get the football back, that's basically game. It's just that simple. However, if you were Tampa Bay and you score a touchdown, we might be looking at JBOT unless they want to roll the dice and, go for it. But that's a whole different conversation. First things first, they got to score. But for Lewis' sake, we got to hope that doesn't happen. Samuel says, love moon pie chocolate. RC said, JB, I'm going to put on deodorant right now before I forget tomorrow. That could be smelly. You've forgotten. So, RC, don't do it to the public, man. Don't do it to them. Don't do it to them. For sure. For sure. Samuel had to laugh at that. And again, if you're just listening there, we're at the commercial here thanks to the 2-minute warning here. And Patrick Mahomes for Kansas City, 28 of 36 for 230 yards passing and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Now, Baker Mayfield, 18 of 24 for 145 yards and a touchdown, no interceptions. Let's see. This guy said, by the way, your birthday was the 31st of October there. Well, happy late birthday. So close to JB's birthday. Okay. Mine was November 2nd. So, yeah, our birthdays they came and now they're gone. But hey, another year wiser and another year older, for sure. For sure. If JB was a running back, I'd be in the last year of my contract, probably. They'd probably be like, all right, now it's time for us to, get your replacement now. RC said, I used to forget to wear deodorant in high school. You had to stay away from everybody. RC, I think I would have kept that one to myself, buddy. Oh, man. Meanwhile, Baker taking a shot, and Baker gets the completion. Baker doing work. That was a deep shot there for 18 yards to Sterling Shepard. Baker said he's not out of it. He said he's not done. Like Winston says, everybody's got a birthday around now. Isn't that the case? But Baker dropping back, feeling the rush. Baker eludes them both, throws this one. Incomplete. The way my man was moving around there, he could have did this, that, and probably eat up some Krispy Kreme donuts in the process. But right now, can Tampa put it together? And if they do score, will they consider going for 2? I say if I'm the coach, I would only go for 2 to win it if I know that it's not going to be enough time for the other team All right, so let me know if you guys can hear JB now. Had a little bit of weather issues here, so apologize about that. But JB should be good as long as you guys can hear me now. Sam, all right, so RC said can hear me, and so yeah, so Black Message says JB running on old AOL dial-up free disk drive. All right, so JB's back in business here. So what did I miss? All right, so and again, we're having a storm here, so if it goes out again, you guys at least know tripping. Let's see. RC says JB computer must have ran out of juice. This guy says November 2nd is your mom's birthday, and so oh wow, so we share the same birthday. That's what's up. And wow, that means your birthday is super close to your mom's birthday. So it's like, oh wow, you buy a gift for one, then you buy a gift for the other one. All right, but it's 3rd and 1 right now, 4th quarter, with a minute and 30 seconds left to go. The Chiefs up 24-17. Samuel says good volume, okay. Bet. And yeah, that threw us in a loop there. Didn't expect that. Lewis says Eli Manning back at it messing with JV's Wi-Fi. Oh, he got me good that time. All right, but 3rd and 1. And they're gonna run it to get the first down. And White, look at him take it all the way to that 31-yard line. Okay. 120 to go here in the 4th. All right, gets the snap, throws it, and that's going to be completed near the sideline. 2nd down coming up. Let's see, this guy says, yep, huh? Samuel says bad weather at Dallas, Texas. And so, yeah, Samuel, yeah, it just came not that long ago. All right, 2nd and 3. Baker on the move. And Baker using them legs there to get that first down. All right, so Baker doing work. 44 seconds left here. And they are currently right now at the 20-yard line. So they're 20 yards away from getting into the end zone and tying this thing up. 20 yards away. And yeah, Samuel, absolutely. All right, 1st and 10. Baker throws it, gets the completion, and that's going to be a yard shy of the end zone. And again, Tampa does have one timeout. So this game might be going to JBOT, guys. It seems like it may be heading that way. All right, let's see. All right, she said, JB, I'm gonna hit the shot. You're gonna hit the shotty up, but not rushing to hit her up like thirsty. You said you're gonna hit her up soon just to see where her head's at. And so, okay, keep me updated how that goes, RC. Keep me updated how that goes. All right, so here we go. 1st and goal. Buccaneers snap it. Baker looking. Baker throws it, but it's incomplete. It's incomplete right off the fingertips of Cade Oden. And Samuel says, am I good? Am I okay? And so I'm okay. JB's okay. JB's okay. Just a little, little rain and a little thunder, stuff like that. But yeah, JB is good. All right, 2nd and goal here. And again, Tampa Bay's no longer got any timeout. So if they opt to run the ball and don't get it, it'll be very interesting how that plays out. Play fake, looking, throws it, and gets the touchdown. Ah, man, so he gets the touchdown here. So let's see, that's a combined 47 points. So what Lewis needs is for Tampa Bay to go for 2 here, in which I do hope that they go for 2, but it doesn't look like they want to go for 2. It would be nice if they went for 2. And let's see. RC says, by the way, JB, you're a John Madden. Now back to you, John. Oh man, no way. No way. I can't be the legendary John. Well, let's see the extra point. It is good. So it's all tied up. Oh man, 24-24. Lewis is not it's not looking good. It's exactly 48 points for you. So not good at all. Samuel says, good, great news. This guy says, by the way, there's a kid in the chat, and that kid is Sky. And so glad to have you. And RC says, JB, when the bad weather came through and you froze, you had you had a mean mug on like you were about to throw us into a bookcase. Never that. Never that. Lewis said you need OT tie game. Lewis want us here all night. Black Mason said should have went for it. Should have been aggressive. Be aggressive. In all reality, that's exactly what should have happened to keep it a buck. All right. But hey, we're all tied up here. So hey, who you guys think got this one here? Are we fit to witness Kansas City do something Kansas City-ish? Or are the tides about to turn right now? And can Tampa try to right the ship as any good pirate would do? All right, kickoff on the way. Can we get a good return? We'll get no return, actually. All right, but with 27 seconds, and you got all 3 timeouts. That's the most important part here. All 3 timeouts, and you just need a field goal. This is Mahomes. So we're not so certain yet if we're going to go to OT. RC says, I'm not staying up for OT if that happens. He says, forget it. And Simon says, tomorrow, bad weather, severe thunderstorm at Vicksburg, Mississippi. AG says, you need 14 points between Kareem and Bucker and OT. So he's like, please. He said, free Kareem. All right, here we go. Feed him. 1st and 10. Mahomes throws it short. It is caught. And tight end's going to be a yard shot at first down marker. 18 seconds. You got 3 timeouts. Might as well burn it, and they do burn it. Got to burn them timeouts like there's some like the best type of sage you ever had. You got to burn it. That's exactly what you got to do. And again, his career long is 62 yards. So that gives you an idea how far you got to take this. Should give you a good indication of how far you got to take it. All right, 2nd and 1, looking. Throws it. Is it picked? Is it really, or is it incomplete? It's incomplete. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. All right, so they call it incomplete. All right, let's see. RC says Mahomes' ankle got ate by termites. OT load and dial it up. Ooh, almost threw another pick here. Yeah, they might want to play for OT right now. You might want to play for OT. Black Mesa says, oh man, I thought he had it. Almost again. It's like a recurring nightmare. A recurring nightmare. All right, let's see. With 13 seconds, they're going to need one heck of a return. Like, he may have to take this all the way if we're going to not go to overtime. But does the opposite. So it looks like OT. Here we come. Okay, okay. So we got a little OT going on here today, guys. Got a little OT going here today. All right, let's see. Braden says JBOT. And that's exactly where we're heading, guys. The overtime, all tied up 24-24. Who's going to win it? You guys let me know. 4 quarters wasn't enough. Will the Chiefs remain undefeated here at home? Or will Baker Mayfield pull something magical out here today? But before that happens, Samuel said he's about to fall asleep now. Samuel said this game's taking too long for his liking. He's got to get some sleep. Wonder which is more likely to happen. Chiefs win, Buccaneers win, we get a tie, or JB Stream goes out again. Wonder which one is most likely to happen. All right, let's see. All right, so Samuel says you got Kansas City winning at 99%. So Samuel's saying it with his chest, guys, that the Chiefs are going to win. Blackman says the Storm is about to take JB's internet into overtime. AG says, I got no school tomorrow, so he's just chilling. He just outright chilling. Just outright chilling. Meanwhile, JB's tablet's at 26%, so JB's tablet might be able to last an entire OT. You never know. You just never know. All right, here we go. All right, let's see who is going to get it. And Sky says, Sky's got school, so it's not fair. And AG says, hope Bucks win. Well, you'd also take an 80-yard rushing touchdown for Kareem. You say you'll take it, right? All right. Well, let's see if that's going to be in the cards tonight. Again, the man who makes miracles happen, they say. Can he make it happen here? And play fake, and Mahomes throws it to him out the backfield and picks up enough for the first down. It looks like through hard work and determination there. And that's going to be a first down there to Kareem Hunt, doing whatever he can through the air, on the ground, doing it for his fantasy football owners. AG says for fantasy. Gold Bar says, holy moly, JB, I do my weekly recap, and this game turned into a barn burner. That's right. You better believe it. This guy says, LOL. Samuel says, good luck, Buccaneer fans. Y'all lost. Lewis says, my eyes are shut, but my ears are listening. Meanwhile, Kareem Hunt, he's doing more than listening here. He's fighting for every yard he can. And that's going to be a pickup of about a good 4 yards there. Even my scoreboard ain't updating with me no more. It's like you're on your own now, JB. 2nd and 5. Again, Chiefs with the football. All right, let's see. And Mahomes bootlegging, flings it forward to Kelsey, and Kelsey's going to get the first down, takes it all the way to the 45-yard line. Let's go. AG says, dang, JB 25 likes, pretty good stream. And so, hey, everybody understands it. You know, we all here. We are here witnessing this important game here. But yes, appreciate everybody who did like and everybody that did subscribe. I appreciate y'all. You guys are the MVP. And so Phoenix in the building. What's good with you, Phoenix? He says JBOT. He had to come through here for overtime to see the Chiefs come through with this. And so another run play here for Hunt, and Hunt moving the line, getting that push. Oh man, this defense has got to be wearing down. They've got to be wearing down the way that they are moving the ball so methodically out there. So let's see. RC says, is it over? Not quite, RC. Not quite. Phoenix says, add another thumbs up. I appreciate that. Braden says, this game is over. Braden, are you like way ahead of me or something? RC said, JB is streaming Home Alone 3. And AG says, Kareem, why couldn't you have done this earlier? But 2nd and 6. Is it too late for Kareem to save the day? Fakes it to the back, throws it here. Caught by Hopkins, and Hopkins skirts away from one, spins, gets pushed out of bounds. But remember, since this is the opening drive here, if they kick a field goal, Tampa still gets a chance. But if they score a touchdown, then they can ice it since Tampa Bay has not had the ball yet in OT. So that is the beauty of things right now. All right. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line of the Buccaneers. And Mahomes is going to run it himself before he slides. So it picks up about a good 3 yards before he slides. Okay. Samuel says, come on, Patrick Mahomes. He expects more from you. RC says, Braden, read my comment above. Braden says, LOL, RC. And Braden says, no. Uh-oh. When Braden says no, that usually means something big happened. How far into the future is Braden looking, though? That's the only question. But with 6 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in OT, assuming that they need all that time for anybody that's hoping for a tie. Let's see. AG says, like the stream, we got to hit 30 likes. Can we get to 30? Mahomes throws it and gets the completion. And what a big completion that is right there to Travis Kelce. Feel bad for anybody that's going against Travis Kelce in fantasy football this week. It just may not be your week. But look at that. And again, they know a touchdown can ice it. So do you give the ball to Kareem Hunt and let him finish it off? Or do you find Hopkins once again? He's found the end zone twice so far in this one. Do you find him a third time? Is 3-time a charm? Let's find that out. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes up under center here. Receiver goes in motion. It's a run off the left guard, fighting forward with everything he's got here. Fought hard for those yards. Picked up about a good 5 yards there, just off of pure effort. Kareem Hunt, he's earned his paycheck today and then some. I'll say that. RC says, all right, that's it, JB. Y'all not is out. You say peace. Your boy is out. So RC says he got a dip. Thanks for coming through, RC. RC you later, RC. I know that's what you would say. Samuel says, be sure to press that like and also subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that, Samuel. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. And looks like they're going to call a timeout there. Okay. Going to call a timeout. Defense got to be exhausted. Got to be exhausted out there. 2nd and 5. AG says, Kareem has been running like a madman in the second half, but he's like, where was this energy in the first half? All right, he says, peace, Braden, JB. I got to deal with these nutty last minute voters most of the day tomorrow. And so, oh man, hey, I feel you, RC. I feel you, but keep the peace out there. Keep the peace. Keep the peace. The man of the people. AG says, since the second half, I mean, and RC says, JB, and the JB stands for just buy. AG says, yeah, come on, Kareem could have won you your week. And so he could have. He could have. Maybe you'll settle for a field goal. Tampa scores. No, it's just not enough time for that to work out that way. But Hunt goes in motion, throws it, caught by Kelsey, and Kelsey. He's fighting, but he's going to be denied. He's going to be denied, but did he get enough for at least a first down, though? Let's see where they mark him at. Scott says, don't worry, I am here, still here, and will never leave. I appreciate the dedication. Braden says, that's game. Good night. Uh-oh, Braden sees into the future. Let's see. Let's see what Braden saw here. Phoenix is saying it also, and he's down there in the heart of Kansas City there. So he says touchdown. So, but JB has to see it himself here. So with 3rd and 1, who's going to get it? Will it go to Kareem Hunt to cap it off? Hunt gets it, and Hunt gets the touchdown. That is game. And so Kansas City wins another one. It was a tough one, but they won today to remain unbeaten and to advance on to 8-0. And Kareem Hunt kisses the crowd goodbye after a very poetic second half and also OT as the Chiefs win this one, a hard-fought game, 30-24. While Baker and the Buccaneers, while they fought hard, the disappointing loss, it is. And so Black Medicine says, that'll do it. That'll do it. Laney says, good night, JB. I knew it. That you did. And thanks for coming through. Good night to you. And just a reminder, the next time JB's going live will be Wednesday. And it's going to be our weekly talk show with me, Old Man Mob, and In the Zoe as we get together this Wednesday. And also, review our picks from last week and talk about our upcoming picks for these upcoming games there. And I promise we won't keep it at midnight. We won't do it, not on Wednesday. Fridays, maybe, but a Wednesday, no. AG says, dang, still lost, even with the Hunt touchdown. Even that wasn't enough. Well, it seems like you need to blame the rest of the team, I guess. You say you just needed that one Bucker field goal that Mahomes got sacked on and taken out of the field goal range. But if he had gotten that field goal, we would not have gotten overtime. So either way, man. Sky says, just yell at your dog. Oh, man, don't do it. Don't do it. Your dog deserves better than that. Samuel says, you're happy with the win. Okay. And so Phoenix, thanks for coming through. Says, peace out, JB and members. I appreciate that. Sky says, the win. There it is for the W. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming through here. It's been great. It's been real. Nagy says you got CD, Drake London, Godwin, and Diggs. So, oh man, AG. Next year, let's make sure you show me your fantasy team so I can avoid who you draft to avoid that type of luck there, AG, because that's just unlucky. That's just unlucky. And again, that's right. Tomorrow's Samuel's birthday. So happy birthday to you, Samuel. Turning the big 2-6 out there. All right, Samuel, be safe out there. Enjoy your restaurants that you're going to be visiting and stuff like that. And hey, appreciate you coming through. Absolutely. And yes, good night to you. And so, yeah, see ya, AG. Take care. This guy says, no, you don't want you don't want to stop the live there. And so, well, we'll be back live again on Wednesday. We will, but all good things must come to an end, right? So thank you guys for tuning in. And again, JB will be live again on Wednesday. That's 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So book it. I've already got the stream up there. And yeah, Samuel, good weekend to you as well. But yeah, JB's got to go ahead and sign off because I do have work tomorrow. So see you guys next time.